You come
Fry
trotting into
is
the
the
kitchen for
first
this.
step.
Alfredo ain't yours.
Having
Oh, you had Alfredo?
Big-
I fucking love Alfredo.
Yes, I have Alfredo.
I actually really don't like Alfredo. It's like my one.
Why? No, it's not your one thing. I have a list of the things that are wrong with you.
Oh,
It just got a little longer.
you get a little longer, yeah. There are just several other things that I will have on pasta before Alfredo, and that includes just naked pasta.
Then you're not having something on pasta. The naked isn't a topping. It's an afterthought.
Yeah.
Well,
Jack's like, so don't hate me for this, but
No. I'm perfectly fine with naked pasta.
You don't
But when
sound
when
with
you're
naked pasta.
You said toppings I would prefer on pasta over Alfredo would be nothing, implying that nothing is a topping, which it is not. It cannot be by very
don't know
definition.
about that.
I will say that like the simplest, tastiest thing to put on pasta is just butter and Parmesan.
Yes, that's fine. 2 things are now on top of that pasta.
Just like Alfredo doesn't make me feel good. See, that's the thing.
Neither do I, but you keep coming around.
Kyle, did you miss me or something?
sauce.
Like, what's going on?
I don't know.
It's been a rapid succession.
I mean, I've had half of a beer. That can't be it.
Oh man. Speaking of which, have you lost weight?
Black is slimming. Let's just leave it at that.
Oh, okay.
No,
right.
I haven't lost weight, but I haven't gained either.
Oh, okay.
Mm.
Yeah. Yeah, you were just looking a little fat before that picture, and I figured,
Yeah,
hey, this is
that's
improvement.
fair. I wear a lot of baggy Hawaiian shirts, which don't help.
No, they really don't help the bald guy with beard thing. Wearing only Hawaiian shirts.
My
good.
Hawaiian shirts are all Star Trek or Weird Al themed, so I'm gonna eat that.
Ugh.
I don't care.
I'm gonna eat that.
I have been happily married since 2007. I have no one to impress at this point.
All right. Stormrunner.
you don't think it's worth keeping your wife impressed even now?
Brenda is so hard to impress.
I'm talking about the Hawaiian shirt. She loves them. We were sitting around my buddy's fire and drinking. I was chatting with my buddy's buddy's wife's sister who was visiting, and we're talking Star Trek. And naturally, I'm talking about all the things. And she turns to Brenda and is like, "So, do you like Star Trek?" And Brenda, without missing a beat, "I love my husband," and then turned away. It was
for sure.
Oh yeah, it was definitely the funniest thing she has said all month.
Okay.
Well, at least she loves you.
Yeah, she's illegally obligated to.
Illegally?
No, she is
illegally. You said she is illegally. That's what I heard, Jessa too.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I assure you, I can check the recording and prove you both wrong.
Jessa. Brenda.
By all means, please do, because I heard illegally too.
All right, 4 minutes, 5 seconds. Note it. Which one are you? There it is.
Whatever, man.
No.
See, you're shitting on us for having bad audio quality, but you don't have oral quality. You're deaf, fucking old. Sorry.
I kind of got away from you there.
I actually do have auditory processing difficulties at times, so I mishear shit constantly.
Well, this is a case where you heard it completely correctly.
We'll find out sometime during the next week when I'm going through the files.
You might have just said stumbled in the middle of your sentence.
Are we backtracking now? Not so confident.
You did say illegally.
You did. You either said illegally or legally, which is two very different things.
But you said it very quickly, so it was either
very quickly.
Everything I say is quick.
Yeah.
Even when I slow down, it's 16 syllables faster than everyone else.
Uh-huh.
I really should stop drinking coffee.
Yeah, are you drinking that coffee beer that you like to drink?
Hold up.
Nope.
I've got the perfect song for this. Hold on.
Oh yeah, love it.
If this isn't Weird Al, everything you know is wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Then I'm going to be
That's
a little
factually
bit
incorrect.
disappointed.
I can't find it. Damn. Someone came out with a song that goes, I'm 3 white monsters deep, and I'm shaking like a leaf. I got a honey bun in 1911, and I ain't never felt so free.
I don't own a gun, and I don't drink energy drinks.
You really shouldn't drink energy drinks. It would
I really shouldn't.
it would adversely affect. It would. It would just immediately make you sprint around and complete all your work right away and say, "Oh yeah, it's kind of what you do anyway, right?" Oh, careful.
You don't understand. Not only do I speak fast, I am fast.
Yeah.
I fucking book when I want to move.
Yeah.
You're fast.
He is probably, yeah, Brenda was telling me earlier. And see, that's one that I get from the 7 earlier.
I didn't even respond. I let you have that one. If you hadn't then started talking about getting it, it would have landed better.
Yeah, but I'm not classy like that.
Or in any way, but carry on.
No, not in, just truly, like, I'm just the trashiest broad that you'll ever meet, really.
All right. Well, I insulted you for an extra 12 minutes.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I'm just making sure that I have everything prepared. How was everybody's week? It's been a little bit.
It's been okay.
I continue to exist somehow.
Okay. Well, that's good. Okay, so for the people who weren't
unmemorable, nothing of note happened. I mean, I
did have a guy call in and at my work and tell me that there was a public safety issue because Elon Musk was using AI to spy on him and torment him in his life.
What?
And I didn't really know how to respond to that, so I was just like, "Yeah, man,
like
that's."
Welcome to the Panopticon.
I was like,
sounds like he's having
like you do it.
Like I was like, "You're having a full psychotic break right now," but it's cool, man. I'm just along for the ride, I guess.
Why did we have to mine for that conversation? Why wasn't that immediately mentioned when we said, "Hey, how's your week?" Oh yeah, this guy that I work with.
No, he wasn't. I didn't work with him. He called me, and he was like, and then when I was like, "Well, sir, we kind of regulate like banks, so I don't know. We can't really do anything about this." He was like, "You're not taking my public safety issue seriously. I want to speak to your manager." And I was like, "Okay, cool, man."
He wants to speak to a higher authority.
Right. He wants to speak to God directly, I think. I
mean, yeah. That's the next point of escalation after manager. It's God. That's what I've learned at a hotel. What was a fun guest interaction that I had last week? I did have... Oh, yeah. How did I forget about that? We had people coming in and working at our hotel. So if you imagine our hotel, like it's a kind of a tall area, but like the lobby area sort of juts out on the first floor above where the rooms sit. So there is like the big tall roof that's at the top of this 7 or 8 story building, and then there's like a secondary roof, right? And that's sort of where all of our like air conditioning units are and stuff like that, and like the lighting for the sign and that sort of thing. And so I was sort of alone at the desk, and then this guy comes up and he goes, "Hey, I'm here to work on on one of your AC units." And then me being me, I'm like, "Oh yeah, cool. Like, do you need to talk to our like chief engineer, or like what do you need from me?" And he goes, "Oh yeah, I just need to know the best way to access your roof." And I was like, "Oh, okay, cool. There is like a service ladder that's on the side. I think you can either use that or like truly just go right out onto the patio. And he had I saw like behind him, he pulled up with a truck that had a ladder on it, and I was like, okay. But he was like, yeah, just right up there. And I go, yeah, man, I don't know what you're looking for. Again, do you want me to call like people from maintenance to like figure out where you're supposed to go? And he goes, no, I think I can figure it out. And I go, okay. He climbs up, he grabs a ladder off of his truck. He puts it on top. I can't really see him except past where he climbs up a couple of steps, like outside of the window, up to go up to the top of the roof. And he goes up there. I don't know what he's doing up there. And then the chief engineer guy comes in. He goes, "Hey, who's that guy that's on the roof?" And I said, "What?" And don't you know? Like he's here to work on the AC. And he goes, "We don't have any issues with our AC. Who is that guy?" And I'm like, "You're joking." And I'm like, so, all right. So like, I'm passing this along to you because this isn't my job. And what am I going to do? Like interrogate every person who comes in to work on this shitty building.
Right.
And as soon as the chief engineer guy goes out, and then this guy, he comes back down the ladder, like very quickly. The chief engineer guy apparently climbed up after him, climbed back down his ladder. And then I could hear like yelling and stuff. The guy puts his ladder back on his truck, hops in his car, and like peels out of the parking lot. And the chief engineer guy comes back and he goes, "Who was that?" And I said, "What do you mean, who was that? Like, was he just at the wrong building?" And he goes, "No, he didn't even have any equipment with him. Like, he was just a guy." And I was like, "What? What do you mean, just a guy?" And he goes, I'm just like, what? So what was he doing? He was like, I don't know. He was just hanging out up there. And I was like, what? He was, apparently this guy was just like chilling up on the roof for like 20 minutes. And then he left.
That's hilarious.
Maybe he just likes the view up there.
The chief engineer was like, well, like, how did this happen? And I go, man, what do you want me to say?
What do you want from me here?
He's like, so, like, I don't know, call me next time. And I was like, what would you have done? The exact same thing you would have done before. I have to believe I don't know who this person is.
So I've found that sometimes I'll get these people who call and they have like very distinct Indian accents, very distinct Indian accents.
Yeah.
And they'll go, "Hello, I'm with such and such company. I'm looking to speak with your distributor of goods." And I'll be like, "So are you aware that you've called a government agency?" And they'll go, "I would like to speak to the distributor of goods." And I'm like, "So I'm going to hang up the phone now." And they go, "Thank you."
You're speaking to a government agency. That's so funny. Because, yeah.
I mean,
I definitely had a similar one
like,
this week.
I don't mean to like be horrible about this, but you failed like social engineering 101 there.
Yeah, Tristan.
No,
you failed.
I know
No, not you. Not Tristan. You.
Oh.
You, Tyler.
Me? Of course I failed. The reason why people succeed at social engineering is because it works. There is no, like...
It doesn't work on me, because I'm like, who are you? Why are you here? I don't want to interact with you, and the fact that you're just assuming that I'm going to accept what you're doing is suspicious.
Right.
Nobody's that confident.
I'm just like, and like stuff like that happens, right? Like sometimes service people who come in like, hey, we're doing some landscaping around the back. We just going to bring our equipment over, and if we need keys for anything, we'll just let you know. And then I'm like, okay, cool. And then they go and they landscape, or like we'll have like HVAC people come up and help with our like room ACs if one of them is broken or something. And then, in which case, I'm like, okay, cool. And then somebody's usually around, and I say, hey, escort them up to this room. Like, they have all this. So, like, I'm usually, like, the point of contact for this people, and he looked like a guy who would be on the roof working. Like, he wasn't just some Joe Schmo, like, wearing a shirt and tie. He looked like a guy who would, maybe I'm, well, don't mean to profile the guy.
Stereotyping the poor.
I definitely had an older gentleman walk in through the gate and in towards maintenance. And I'm like, can I help you? He's like, yeah, I'm here to sign up my son. Well, generally, they're adults when they join the military, so they don't need their parents to do that for them. And you do that at the front. He's like, oh, but the door was locked. Yes, it's a government building. Ring the doorbell. Oh, okay. Go away. And then I escorted his ass to the front door.
It is just blind confidence that they are allowed to do whatever the hell they want.
Like, and that's like, so you're right. I can improve for sure. Yeah, that's the lesson I'll take from this. How about I get better?
I mean, I've had to do this training so many times due to various jobs I've had. Because, like, when you work with a company that sells billions of dollars of software every year, social engineering gets... it's a thing that happens. I mean, I've literally had people try to do it to me before and been like, yeah, you seem sus. So, like, for me, I'm like, yeah, no, I'm automatically kind of weary of people, so maybe that's why I'm like, how could you have managed to screw that up? But
like,
I've literally had that training.
Kind of identification, no work order, nothing.
Hey, listen, guys. You're right. You are right. I'll take that on the chin. Yeah, you're right. This guy, he just wanted to go on the roof.
Hey, Tyler, I want you to hold up your index finger and your thumb on your left hand.
Yep.
You see that L?
Yeah, that's me.
That's for you. That's yours.
Me. Yep.
Keep it.
Yeah, I should say that this is kind of exactly what happened in our Lancer game today, actually.
Yeah.
Me and another character infiltrated an enemy bunker by largely walking authoritatively and carrying a clipboard. Downloaded the information we wanted and left. Got cleared by security on our way out, so we just walked out the front door.
Nothing beats a clipboard.
Truly nothing. And see, the fun thing is that now I've exposed that as a weakness of mine, and now y'all are going to try to exploit that in all the secure fucking installations that y'all will inevitably be breaking into. Yeah, I'm just going to...
summer child, we've been exploiting you for years.
Yeah, if I'm fully aware that I'm much too nice.
You actually are the perfect amount of nice, I would say, because everyone has a lot of fun with your games.
Says the guy that I've let in 2 ridiculous characters now.
To be clear,
yeah,
everything I have done in both games followed the rules of the game. I have done nothing.
Yeah, go ahead. Tiniest little quibble to take. I've been following the rules. So ridiculous.
I think you were saying you haven't.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see here. For sure. Trev.
I'm here. I'm just getting settled in.
Yeah, it's okay. We can.
And by the way, Kyle, you did say illegal.
Yes. Gotcha.
That's called a callback, by the way.
Oh, yeah, callback. We're so good. This is such good banter. I look at the camera. Okay,
Check
so
it in post, and I 100% won't edit it.
Whatever.
You
God damn
love
it! We all
it's
forgot
funnier
that
if
he
you
is
don't.
melding the reality that people see.
Yeah, I stand by what I said. He will not edit it because it's funnier if he doesn't.
I don't know. Crash edits are pretty funny, especially when Kyle does them. Yeah, this brings back this whole thing about the movie Tiptoes that we keep bringing up. That I keep bringing up. I'm sorry.
Yeah, there's no we in that.
You know, it's only me.
Let's play the game.
Let's play the game.
Let's play the game.
Gary Oldman's coming around the corner. Hey, it was fun.
Focus.
Anyway, sorry.
I do need the equivalent to be able to turn the lights on and off like a kindergarten.
No mas.
All right. So, for those of you who don't know, last time we met on Sunday, when some people had some, I think, scheduling things come up, essentially what ended up happening was we went ahead and got out of the way a decent part of our shopping of stuff that's not really consequential. But is stuff that you can easily find.
Not ridiculously illegal.
Yeah. So if everybody wants to look at the Stormrunner archives on the wishlist thing, you can see that all of the stuff in green is stuff that we have taken and gotten there. Essentially, the biggest stuff. So under the wearables, Kyle, did you pick up that modular backpack or no?
I asked Cam to pick it up. Whether or not Cam did is a different story.
I believe Cam did.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so
they're 20 credits total. So
yeah, so that's fine too. And then so essentially it's just like the stuff that Sari needs, and then all of like the ship stuff, and all of Tam's stuff that they want to get, and the ship modifications that you want to do, and the any sort of equipment modifications that Lina needs to do, is all of the stuff that we have left, essentially, and some other bits and bobs as well. So with that being said, let's go ahead and jump right in. A long time ago in a galaxy far, far away. And let me get back to the page where everything is.
Oh, Tyler, did you get my last message to you?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Sorry. Give me just 1 second. Scroll pad. That's where it is. Okay. Last we left off. Welcome everybody. Last we left off, a bunch of medical stuff happened. We're getting TAM underway, making sure that they're prepared. We did some awesome and wonderful social scenes with a lot of people that are coming through. We also started our shopping, especially we returned the bounty and we got reward for all that good stuff. We we traded the glitter stem for Tam's debt. We did a bunch of stuff, and we did a bunch of shopping outside of the episode as well, so that people can get all good. The notable stuff of which is we got Cam a very cool smuggler's coat, hand tailored for her. We got the biggest thing is you got the back to tank, you got the stim packs that you all need, and we started the preparations for modifying our ship. At the beginning of our sessions, as always, we're going to go ahead and roll for Destiny. Now, we still have a decent amount of shopping left to do, but I know that there may or may not be some other business that people have, and I unpause the game. Thank you.
Can I point out something?
Yeah.
I don't think anyone's told Tam.
Right. Yeah. That hasn't happened yet.
Okay.
It's been like 2 weeks since we cleared Tam's debt, and no one's told him.
No one's told him because he's been dealing with his injuries. I want to
Out of the back
And pet. Never go inside.
Whoa.
We did buy a back to tank.
Okay. And let's roll, everybody. Ooh. Ooh.
Ah.
Hot damn, there it is. A welcome reprieve and respite, some R&R time for the crew of the Stormrunner ends up filling you all with a slight bit of contentment. That beautiful sensation of, hey, people aren't shooting at us right at this very moment. All right, let's turn some ambiance on. Okay, let's go ahead and take a look. We're going to go ahead and cut now to the Stormrunner. Now, we're playing fast and loose with some time here, but suffice to say that we're going to take up the action right as Tam... we will say, Tam, as you come to in the back to tank, you have this, you have the sort of mouth respirator going. You feel a lot better, and you would feel much better than what you currently do once you're not suspended in slightly warm goo. You can hardly see, the back is sort of flooding your vision. Who would be walking by? Sorry.
Mm-hmm.
You're walking by the med bay, and you notice that Tam is fully awake and conscious in the back to tank.
Yeah, she's going to speak over the comms. Tam's awake, guys. And walk over and kind of wave at him and try to see how he's doing, if he's able to respond.
Mm-hmm.
You see bubbles coming up from his mouth.
Okay, he's trying to talk in the back there. He's good.
Yeah, that announcement echoes through the Stormrunner.
I guess Kybax will go check on him.
Okay, anybody else coming through?
Lina's busy. Lina's happy. Lina.
Yeah, Tam, you're sort of still floating as you see the armored form of Kybax come on through.
Can I check the reading on the little display thing on the tank? What's his vitals look like?
His vitals are stable. They've been generally stable throughout his time here, except for right when he was put onto the bed. You see visually on the little computer readout, the wounds, both internal and external, have all been healed. So Tam, go ahead and mark off your... We'll say that about 2-ish weeks has passed, right around there. Tam, go ahead and get rid of all of your critical injuries off of your sheet. With that, yes.
If 2-ish weeks have passed, there is an important thing that would have happened.
Yes, but we will do this first. Awesome. Yeah, so you see that they're kind of as you sort of investigate the terminal. You see that there is a you see that Tam is fully stable, and you see that the Bacta tank has what's considered like a shutdown protocol and a decontamination protocol as well. That essentially releases him from his ankle weights and lets him float up to the surface and sort of climb his way out.
I pushed the button.
Dude. Tam, you feel your head immediately float up, and your head hits the sort of Durasteel dome on the top of this on the top of the tank.
Do I still have the little mask on, or is it like a intubating tube or something?
So it is currently. I actually looked up what this is. So it is a full intubation tube. So you will need to be extubated. But that is something that you can do yourself. It would just cost strain.
Oh no, I'm not gonna do it myself.
Yeah. Yep. You see the door opens. The door opens.
Sorry,
And,
we'll try to help him out.
for sure. Yeah, there's a ladder across the side, and you can see you sort of climb up. Sorry.
I get him a towel.
Yeah, he is full nude. He is fully naked. Actually, no, he has that weird little diaper on that Luke had in episode 5.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, sorry, you sort of you see the release mechanism on the mask. Yeah, go ahead and just for the hell of it, go ahead and give me a medicine check. I'll say difficulty of 0, just to see what happens.
Just to see if I can accidentally kill him.
Yeah, difficulty 0.
You ruptured his esophagus. Oh God.
Yeah, you tap the release mechanism and the vacuum seal sort of comes off, and you see that the tube slips out because his head was pointed down at the time. And Tam, you do take one. Yeah, you take one strain as it sort of it immediately, like, all of the gunk sort of spills out. And it is not a fun sight. I don't know if you've ever seen anybody taking the tube out. It's not fun.
Yeah, no.
Tam, you find that you are able to speak and move. You are very lethargic. You kind of have a headache from the lack of sedation, and you're just feeling achy in general.
Your voice is extremely raspy because you've been you've had an intubation tube down your throat for 2 weeks.
Bloody hell! What was that? Oh.
It was the back to tank. Come on, brush it off. And I throw the towel on his head.
Okay, he wipes his head off, smears all the goop off his face, and oh, man, I ain't ever going through that again. Never. Oh.
Well, maybe next time, don't walk into a base without clearing the room.
Well, nobody's perfect.
I feel like
Lina,
you established that Tam is going to be the game's chew toy.
Lina, you notice on the little vitals readout that as you sort of take all the equipment off, that Tam's vitals just go out. They're done. Sort of.
Just you hear a crash, panic, running. MD, quickly! Get Max. Sorry, help me get Tam out of the.
Hey, he's all right. It's all right. We got him out.
I'm all right, love.
Okay.
I'm all right.
Okay. So
you see Tam's sleek, rather pasty and pale physique, and it's only sleek because there's a bunch of goo on it still.
He's all oiled up.
Extremely well toned, I might add. Extremely well toned.
Okay.
No
So you just need to, and she grabs another towel and just holds it up so it's blocking most of you. Just you need to get on the sitting the bed, and I just gotta check your vitals.
Oh,
the last
you guys
reading
can't see
was,
this, but my head is down with my eyes closed.
Give me a hand. Give me a hand here. Sorry, give me a hand.
Cam is going to stop by the pantry here. She's going to get a small bit of ice and just hold on to it.
Mm-hmm.
So it gets just slightly melted and kind of wet and slippery,
Yeah.
As opposed
100%.
to yeah. It's going down the back of Lina's jumpsuit.
Lina, you feel this immediate cold sensation leaking down your back. It's like her
What
neck
unfortunate wording.
goes. Yeah, Tam, as you I just woke up. Cam, you're able to sort of climb your way with Sari's assistance out of the bed, out of the tank, and as the door sort of shuts on the tank, you see that the Bacta sort of starts leaching its way down the side and starts going into the storage tank and back, and starts its cleaning cycle.
Oh, that was rough. Oh, what all I missed?
Well, you're missing clothes, but just tosses the towel on him.
Here, I got a. Hold on, I reach down into the cabinet and pull out. Then I realize that his clothes have a bunch of bullet holes in them. I'm like, so we might need to get you some new clothes.
It's all right. Just need an upgrading.
In the meantime, hold on. I might have something. Hold on. I'm gonna go to my room and I'm gonna get one of my second skins, which is literally the bodysuit that he wears under his armor. Mm-hmm. He's got multiple of those. He's gonna get one of those. It's supposedly a one-size-fits-all, so it's small and it stretches to fit the person who's wearing it. Mm-hmm. And he goes get one of those, comes back and throws it at him and say, "Here, put this on."
You try to keep your cool, Lina.
He steps out and he takes off the diaper.
Oh, great.
He bends over slowly, and he just kind of scooches up the skin-tight stuff really slowly. It just goes right over his absolute peach of an ass.
Yeah,
right
peach of an ass.
Hands in, arms in.
Going, fuck.
Cam, don't you have a nudity rule on the board?
Turns around and says, "Thanks, mate." Oh, zips up slowly. I mean, not real fast.
He's got to make it sensual,
Sensually,
right?
if you will.
Yeah.
Kind of like looks at Sorry, and the head tilts just in such a way. It's like, is this just how he puts on clothes?
He giggles and
Hey, he
is
hasn't
like,
been
I think
moving.
so.
He hasn't been moving for the last 2 weeks. He doesn't want to do anything quickly.
Gotta do the stretches.
Except
be cool or something.
embarrassing Lina. That should happen immediately.
Listen,
Absolutely.
No being thirsty on main, GM. Come on.
Sorry.
I object to that, because I'm going to be thirsty on main.
So, we got some good news for you, Tam.
What? Let me out of this basket tank? Good news?
Well, that's good news. Better news. You don't owe anyone any debt anymore.
Bloody hell. Let's do that.
I mean, well, technically he could owe us. I mean, we paid his debts, so.
Are you just trying to get some leverage, Lina? I see how it is.
You do owe
What?
us
No.
I'll throw a liner and say, "I'll give you any favor you want, love."
I'm good. Thank you. Oh look, a machine.
So, this might be a bad time to say this, but you do owe us 25,000 credits in legal fees.
Cam just gives Kybax this look.
He does the
Oh, I'm sorry, love. I didn't hear that, mate.
little tilt.
Oh, all right. I guess I better start working that off, eh?
Welcome to the team.
As Kybax passes, Cam's just going to lean in like, legal fees?
Yeah, what would you call it?
Public service?
He kind of looks back at Tam, then looks at Cam, and does the tilt. Just goes,
right.
and leaves.
Tam, as you get you stretch out your shoulders, just this very great garment that you have on. It dawns on you that you no longer have to run anymore. Well, there are more places for you to run. The walls aren't necessarily closing in on you anymore.
This feels good. I've never been able to say this, but what's next?
And with that, we will move on to our next scene. Okay, so there are some logistical things that we need to address, sort of in this 2-week area. A lot of them are going to be coming with Lina. Now, Lina, you do have an injury, right?
Well, the 2 weeks have passed.
Right. Yeah. So, and
her injury was distracted.
Oh,
Which
well,
is
all right.
fair.
It is fair. Then that's good. I know that there are a couple of things that y'all have messaged me independently about wanting to do. You're still on Sleheyron. Sleheyron in the city of Vakora. Vakora itself is open to you. There are a couple of... I know that there's some more stuff that you may want to buy. And we're sort of using this 2 weeks metric as sort of a loose sort of y'all are getting settled. We're getting some of your illegal stuff taken care of over this past 2 weeks. So starting now, all the stuff that we're going to be doing now is sort of starting at the 2 weeks of break and then moving forward, except for any ship modifications that we want to go through. So I want to go over the ship stuff first, if we can. I don't, and then and then I have one other, and then I have scenes that I would like to run in that sort of that 2 weeks as well, and then we can sort of move with that.
Only thing ship related that's left, because I already took care of the concussion launcher, was the specialists coming in to install the smuggling compartment.
Are you interested in getting an engine ring stabilizer?
Today?
Today.
No.
Okay. I was gonna pay for it.
I mean, that's only 4,800. Page 82 of the Mask of the Pirate Queen Adventure module. The one thing I can't link.
Cool. All right. Well, I'm sure I could wiki that.
Nope. Or I would have linked it.
Fuck.
Oh, no, there's a wiki link. I'll put it in the chat.
Well, thank you.
Yeah.
And then the rest of like the ship parts stuff, we're not getting any of that stuff.
Yeah, that's just the wish list. We can't possibly put it all down. The security measures, like that doesn't take a hard point, so that one's easy.
Okay. So we could do the security measures.
Yeah, Cam talked about doing those, and Lina said she'd install those.
Okay. Okay. Well, we can start with that then. Having one ship disappear from the landing pad can be a catastrophic event. Technicians will almost always install a set of security systems to defend their vessels from unwanted intruders. Okay, so it's 500 per. So Silhouette 4 is $2,000.
Yeah.
Rarity 4. Yeah, that's definitely something that you can get at this.
It's in the Hold on, I got it.
Okay, so we can go ahead and do the security measures as well then, and I need someone to add that to the ship's sheet as well. Okay, so security measures: upgrade difficulty of computers and skullduggery checks made to gain unauthorized access to the ship twice. That's very good. In terms, so that's just like an attachment that doesn't take a hard point slot, right?
Correct.
Or does it? Okay,
no,
okay,
it doesn't
cool.
take a hard point.
Can be installed on any ship or ship. Okay, cool. Regarding that, can you so the engineering stabilizer? Tell me what that is.
It increases the handling of the ship by 2.
And it does or does not take a hard point?
It does take a hard point. 1 hard point.
Okay. So we'll do the security measures first. So that's $2,000. Which, as long as we're accounting for that spend, that can be a thing. So just give everybody listening or watching an idea of the expenses. The ship's pool right now, and correct me if I'm wrong, is at 19,527. Is that right?
Correct.
Okay, cool. 19,000 credits. So you're more than welcome to spend 2,000 on the security measures, and then in general, so it's increasing difficulty. It's upgrading difficulty of skullduggery and computers checks. So, Lina, would you be in charge of installing those?
Yeah. Well, this is more computer than mechanical. I mean, I could definitely do it, but I think there's someone else on board who is capable of assisting me, much to Lina's chagrin.
Right. Okay. And then what is so to attach this, I'm assuming that's a mechanics role.
It's more programming.
Oh.
It's not physical security measures. It's code-based.
Right. I mean, the act of actually getting the security measures on the ship, like the mechanics of it. I mean.
Now, there is a mechanics check for any of the mods. So, just like any mod, this happens instantly. And then if we want to do the mod options, and we do, I have to do the usual checks. So yeah, it is
okay,
mechanical.
cool. Okay, so we want to do the mod. We want to do the mod options then. So then, with that, for security measures, the mod options are 2x, add 1 setback die to computers. Okay, so it just adds 2
so
setback. Okay,
no,
you
I
can do that
add twice. So the first one will cost 100 credits. The second one will cost another 100 credits. So 200 credits total, 2 different rolls.
Okay, great. And then, so that is a difficulty 3 mechanics check, right?
That is
for mods, right? No, so there's.
Actually, look up.
So. Okay. Right. So this is a. So a security measures does not take a hard point. It's just something that you can add, right?
Yeah.
Correct.
Okay, cool. So since it's not a hard point, so what I'm saying is the you can just put that on.
Yes.
As an attachment, right?
Yes. Correct.
And then
yes, it is a hard mechanics check.
A difficulty 3 mechanics check. Great.
Correct. One for each.
Cool. So 1 for each. So Lina, that will be difficulty 3 mechanics check for each try of the mod options, and I believe it for each one if you fail, it takes you a week to need to restart it again, or is that how that works?
If they fail and the mod is not installed, and they may not attempt to install that mod again. Just straight up, no.
Can't. Okay, cool. So I'm going to say if you fail this first one, then that's a no to adding any mods on. So this is kind of a big deal. It will be difficulty 3. I will give you, because you are literally in a place where this sort of stuff is meant to happen, I'm going to give you a boost die. Since you have access to fairly unlimited resources in Vakora, and the fact that you're docked in a docking area with sort of support staff around should you need it.
Also, if it's a computer's check, then
no, it's not.
Oh, this is the mechanics one. Okay.
Yep. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Here's why I ruined your day. This is my signature vehicle. I upgrade all ability dice.
Right. Okay, cool. Yep. This is literally what you are supposed to be good at. So I'm not mad at all.
Yep. Cool. I'm gonna use some of that force. I'm gonna add a second boost.
Well, I don't believe you can add a boost die with a force.
You would add one ability
the
die.
light side.
Yeah. So you would use that. That's exactly right. What Tristan said is right. So to further upgrade your roll, you would essentially add a fourth, or however you would add another ability die, the green
which,
one.
Because of my signature vehicle, would automatically become a proficiency dice.
No, because we're adding it using a force point. That is separate from your actual rolled stat.
All right.
Nice try, though. Okay, so this just happens.
Superior quality.
Okay, cool. So does superior quality come in with this? I don't believe so.
From a triumph. If you're installing a mod and you roll a triumph, you can get it the superior quality.
Which doubles the. Give me 1 second.
Or I can give the device a new single-use function.
Right. Could you quote a page for me, or is that just in the references?
That's in the references.
Okay. Which
yeah, didn't I add a much better? Yeah, I did. Mechanic. Triumph may give the item an additional one-use function, i.e., energy engine boost, blast and may fire a more powerful shot. Blah, blah, blah.
Right. So which companion page is it?
For mods.
Attachments and mods. This written one.
Yeah, I believe so. Yes.
No, wasn't there a better one? Item quality. So, no, right? No. Oh yeah.
Well, I remember reading this,
Yeah, it's in the book somewhere. Let's just take a look real quick. So starship and vehicle modifications. We will find it. Upgrading what now? Does superior quality come in for any mod, or is it just weapons?
Is it just weapons mods?
No, it can be for armor. My armor has superior on it.
Hold on. Maybe I'm misunderstanding or misquoting here.
Yeah. So let's.
I want to just spend the triumph to guarantee the installation of the second mod.
Well, before we do that, let's actually figure this out, because this is one of your character's main things. So we want to make sure that we have this written somewhere. So let's. Okay. We're all learning the rules.
If they fail and generate at least one blah, no helpful.
Yeah, can you quote a page for that? Where you are?
Yet.
Okay. Your wikis help me a lot, but I want the book. Customizations and modifications. Okay, I think this is where. Okay, each additional mod and attachment. Okay, great. So tell me what happens when triumphs happen. Bless you, or excuse you.
Yeah, it's just a cough.
Okay. Spends a couple hours at the workbench. So where does the superior quality come into place then? Oh my good lord!
Somewhere it came up before.
This, of course, will all be cut out. Just kidding. No, I want it all in.
I might just be wrong.
Well, it's good. This is why we have books and why we're looking. So this isn't a waste of time. It's actually incredibly important. Okay. So, yeah. So Triumph having the superior quality for the attachment. So Triumph. Superior quality. FFG Star Wars. Okay.
Adding superior quality to an item.
Okay. A superior weapon generates 1 automatic advantage on all checks. Superior armor has its encumbrance reduced by 1. So I think it's just weapons and armor.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, for superior, because I'm looking at this. So it says, so it's a superior item. Superior item is a sterling example of its kind, representing masterful craftsmanship. A superior weapon generates 1 automatic advantage. A superior armor has its encumbrance reduced by 1 and its soak value increased by 1. Yeah, so it's not a. Yeah, so it's not something that can be for vehicle items or attachments or mods.
Okay.
Everybody cool with that? Great. Awesome. So superior is only for weapons or armor or like personal items. Essentially is what the language of the book says.
Okay.
Cool.
Page, so I can
Awesome.
read it later.
Yeah, well I can send you the thing from the Yeah. It's it's just in the item. It was just in the item quality section is where I'm reading that.
Oh, okay.
Because I couldn't find any reference to superiority in like attachments and mods really for a vehicle.
Yeah, no, it's under the list of quality. Cool. So again, I'd like to spend the triumph to just automatically succeed at putting the second portion of the mod on. This way, I will risk breaking everything.
Yeah, so I will say I'll compromise with you. I will allow. So I'll have you still roll the second one, but I'm going to take away. I'm going to take away a difficulty. Essentially, I would put it down to difficulty 2.
No, it'd be difficulty 3. The second one comes with difficulty 4.
Oh,
So
yeah,
yeah,
okay. Difficulty 3 then. That works.
Okay, cool.
Is that fair? Just so it's not,
Yep.
just so that it still matters. Okay. Cool. Go ahead and give her a roll. And then you still get the boost die, and if you're spending another force point to, which I don't believe I took, you're more than welcome to, if you want, if everybody's okay with it, to get another green if you want.
I really don't want these to break, so yes, I would like to spend that force die.
Cool.
I mean, they're there to be spent, so...
Yep.
Yeah, and you did it. Great. Awesome. You, time is sort of abstracted right now. You're able to attach these security measures. Can you tell me what sort of security measures Lina is putting on, like, specifically?
So it's just, we didn't like how quickly the stormtroopers could just walk onto our fucking ship. So obviously, any type of overrides that we could put on the locking mechanisms, basically. Oh, we're not using a 4-digit numpad anymore. Now it's 16 phrases, combination hair, blood, stool sample.
Essentially, you're putting biomonitors in there, so that there are a list of people who are able to go around unencumbered. Everybody else is going to have to put in some sort of code or password or something.
Yeah, so biometrics for the crew, and then we're talking, at least a 30-character passphrase to get in.
100%.
She's getting locked down.
You hardened the physical entryways as well. That would be for skullduggery checks, and for computer checks, you're able to sort of go through and number one, you update all your firmware, you update all of your software to make sure that everything is up to date in terms of security measures for your your software as well. Get rid of some loopholes, that sort of thing. There's a really funny scene that happens in which Lina, you're sitting at the table and you're having everybody line up and give you all the samples that you need to code it into the system. Yeah, you're all summoned to the kitchen.
Okay, guys, everyone stand around. It's like, this is going to be weird, but just put your thumb
for
here.
Tam, who has a personal session,
Thumb here.
right?
Yeah, Cam says, need any other bodily fluids?
No, just the saliva. Just the saliva. Oh, God.
Perfect.
Why did we spring for biometrics?
You
problems specifically.
Beautiful. Awesome. So that is a modification that you enter into a very, very funny little minor scene there. Going in, you go ahead and install that. So let's make sure that is put somewhere on the sheet. It's there. Yay. Okay.
Also, the mods cost me 50% less.
Right. So normally it would be
200. I already paid 100.
Paid 100. Okay, cool. And then are you noting that on your? Yep, you got that already. Cool. All right. So there's the security measures. And is there any other ship stuff?
Apparently, Kybex wants to. So, Kybex wants to buy an engine ring stabilizer and gift it to the Stormrunner.
Yes,
Cool.
and I'd be giving the money to Lina to buy the mod so that it's only 2,400 credits instead of 4,800 credits.
You buy the attachment, I reduce mod costs.
Uber.
Got it. Then yeah, I'll just pay for that.
Yep. All right. Make sure that we're taking down your personal.
I'm down to
your personal
5,017 credits.
Okay. Engine ring stabilizer. I would love an actual description of what that is.
So
somewhere.
Engine ring stabilizer is basically, you know how the Millennium Falcon has that ring, in that engine half semicircle thing that's on the back of the ship?
Mm-hmm.
That's an engine ring. The engine ring stabilizer is basically an attachment onto that increases the thrust vectoring of those types of engines, which is the same kind of engine that the Stormrunner would have.
Well, the Stormrunners is less arranged in a crescent and more arranged in a circle.
Same general
Same principle applies.
It's basically thrust vectoring.
All right. Oh, baby, tell me about slower. So with
Thrust vectoring.
Thrust. Okay. So as long as somebody's spending for that, and then that can be added on. So what does that do with your handling?
It increases our handling by 2, which gives us handling 3, which means this thing handles like a starfighter now.
Jeebus.
Okay. So mechanically, a handling 3 adds 3 boost die to.
It's already in the game. Look at that.
Somebody's been prepping for this.
3 boost die to every piloting check.
All right, that happens.
And I believe it also makes us harder to hit.
No. So the only thing that represents you being hard to hit, your difficulty of hitting, is the difference between your silhouettes. So like that is your, yeah. And I know that we don't know that because we haven't had ship combat yet. Because y'all have talked your way out of that. Is there anything else ship-wise that we want to do? I'll say that those two take 2 days each, so like 4 days.
Yeah. The base mods I can still put on that one though.
The concussive missiles.
Already installed. Oh, we have to buy them though. So yes, I need to do 2 difficulty checks. 3 difficulty checks to put the mods on the handling. So right now it's handling 1, and then
1. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. So this is again this is very heavy mechanic
actually,
stuff.
We start at handling 1. If this adds base 1 and it has 2 mod additions for additional handling, that means that it would put our handling at handling 4 if we get everything.
So your base is negative. Your base without any modifications is -1.
Was it?
I'm fairly certain.
We got the ship that we got because it had a better handling. It had handling 1.
Oh.
Yeah. It had handling 1.
Okay, cool.
Right now we're at handling 2. If I succeed, we're at handling 3. If I succeed again, we're at handling 4.
Okay.
And with the chance of just insta-gibbing the entire fucking product and not getting our money back.
Yeah.
So with engineering, lots of fun.
I am going to spend a dark side point to upgrade a difficulty die on this. And then you still get your boost die. Yeah. Go ahead and make your. This is going to be a difficulty 3, upgrade 1, and then you get a boost die, and then yeah.
You can spend force points if you have them.
I will spend it. I don't want your money to go out the window.
All right. Oh fuck.
Mechanics advantage. I've got 3. Uncover hidden feature of the item. High quality work. Item gains superior quality. There it is.
The item. This isn't an item.
Yeah.
Okay.
I just think
anyway,
reading multiple things and mixing them all. So. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so that's 1.
That's 1. I'm gonna spend again.
So Kybax, this was a lot of money, but I think it's working. I think I can get a little bit more out of it, but there is a non-zero chance I could break it all. Do you want me? Do you want me to try?
Well, what do you think? Do you think that? How do you think she'll handle with just the 1 and just what you got now?
Well, I can always come back and put this on later. It's just crossing a few extra wires, skipping a few safeties. But like it's all working right now. I've got it working at about 50% better than stock.
All right. Yeah, let's hold off on that for now, just so that we can come back to this later when we've got some more time.
okay. Did you tell Cam?
Mm-hmm. Oh, that we bought this? No,
did-
I wanted it to be a surprise.
Oh, okay. She just reaches over and closes the door to the engine bay. Good luck. Yeah, I think we're done with the ship.
Okay. Perfect.
Cam comes and sees new shit on the back of her ship.
Yeah, Cam, you're out on like a food run. You notice that there are several enhancements that were made that you weren't told about to the ship that you captain.
Ham's head just sort of tilts to the side. She decides that if she's not told by dinner, she'll ask.
Mm-hmm.
The second she walks in, surprise!
Alrighty then. Cam! It seems you also had some stuff that you wanted to buy, right?
He said Tam, not Cam. Okay, good.
Okay, I was gonna say, I just want to make sure. I did have some stuff I wanted to buy, and I was looking at the wish list, and I don't know what the difference between the highlighted green and the not highlighted is. And the
Green is
highlighted red.
So the green stuff we've gotten. Yep.
Okay. The only thing that's not highlighted on here that I really want is the slicer gear, but because the concealed escape kit and the surveillance scanner, and to be honest, the surveillance tagger could go. I neglected to read carefully enough and did not put my things in order of preference.
Right.
What I wanted to buy. So I think the slicer gear is the most important, but the data spikes and the electronic lock breaker are also of equal importance.
Fortunately, the green ones are bought, and you'll likely get the other 3 items at the same store.
Oh, well, look at that.
You
I
had
don't know
read
how
on
much
that.
money we have, but if we only have 500, I want the slicer gear.
Oh, my sweet summer child.
Honey Bunches, look at the stores. Go to the stores tab on that. And then you can see at the top how many credits we have.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I think you're set.
Okay.
You do have to go to Lina to ask for money, though. Because Lina has it all.
Son of a bitch.
Oh,
Any
this-
reason to get them in the same room together, huh?
This is gonna be fun. Well, I mean, I'm not exactly a prostitute, but I will definitely whore myself out for some items.
Exactly. I'm not
I
exactly
will.
a sex worker, but here's how.
I will whore myself out in a second.
20 credits.
$20
20
or
credits.
$20.
Okay. I go find Lina.
She's kind of like singing to herself. Her music's on, and you see her working on a pistol. There's a very weird looking pistol. There's an entire pile of armor.
No, the armor not yet.
Oh.
The parts are all there, but the armor isn't because he's wearing it.
Yeah, fair.
Okay.
You see a pile of random parts with some safety tape around it.
He walks up and puts his arm on the frame of the door, kicks his foot over on the side. Goes, "You've been working pretty hard, love."
What? Oh, hi! Hey, you're up. You're up.
Oh, Mom.
Hi. Yeah, good to
Hello.
see you up and about.
Why don't you take a break?
No, I've got lots of work to do. I'm working on this, and she like brandishes a pistol.
He goes, come on, take a break. You deserve it.
But who's gonna work on the this?
Lina, love. There's plenty of time to finish that later. Put it down. Take a break.
He sets the pistol down.
He walks over and sits next to her. What are you working on anyway?
This is putting a custom grip on Alan's old blaster for Cam.
That sounds interesting. You know,
Yeah.
I could use an extra. I could. No, don't do it, Trevor. Don't say it.
Oh my god.
Nothing
Oh my
about
God.
grips. Nothing about grips. Nothing
Okay.
about grips.
It's okay.
Anyway,
Jesus
sorry.
Christ.
He goes, you know,
No.
you know, now that you mention it, I could use a little help. Could use,
What's wrong?
you know, when on this last gig I had before I joined with you lot, all my gear got nicked. Didn't like it. I was thinking maybe I could dip into the stores a bit and get some of that replaced. It'd be a big help to you all. Now that you own me and I'm your slave.
We don't own you. No. You're still
I
free.
have-
You're
Oh my
allowed to
God.
do whatever you want.
Oh my god.
And I have to do everything you ask of me.
No.
Anything
It
you
was
ask
a
of
joke.
me.
We're going.
I don't want to do anything.
Keep your Wattpad-ass fan fiction out of this.
Yeah.
So credits.
He goes, shh,
Run-
I was just, Lina, Buff, I was just joking. I know.
Okay.
I know. But I would like to replace my gear, if it's not too hard.
Yeah, sure. Credits. See her like rummaging through drawers trying to find her ledger. How much?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe 2,000 just to be safe.
No, shouldn't be a problem. She quickly hits the intercom. Cam, I'm going to give Tam 2,000 credits to buy some stuff.
Okay.
Cam? Oh, okay, good,
don't
good,
wanna-
you're there.
Hey, you don't want to go shopping with me?
Oh, no. I'm very busy here. I've got.
I mean-
She picks up J9's head. I've got to fix him.
I mean, I was thinking maybe I could buy you dinner, maybe a drink.
Oh no, Cam
can
brought me
get
food
back to your
earlier.
work.
Like it's fine. No, Cam brought me food. She grabs whatever food was readily available. Probably like 3 days old at this point.
Mhm.
Right.
Yeah, you see another muffin, a muffin. Whoa. It's slightly wilted.
I just have to say, this is a really quick break. Last week, when I was
Oh my
listening
God.
in, and you said, whoa, and Cam said, that's how you can tell it's fresh. I literally spit off my drink and I was driving. Like, oh my god! So thank you for the wonderful.
Hey, you're welcome.
Wonderful day.
I love you
Anyway, anyway, all right. But you know, I do owe you. I owe you for getting me back safe, for taking good care of me, healing me. I'd love to pay you back.
Oh, good. Yeah, no. Here, and she pulls another ledger out. I need all these. She hands you a shopping list.
He looks down and goes, "All
It's all
right. I mean,
tech.
this wasn't
Mhm.
exactly what I was thinking, but you know."
So, I know right here. So you want to make sure you get the Mark 9 version of this arm here, and so it's like she just dives deep into the tech, and it goes right over your head.
Mark 9, got it. You know, I never leave a debt unpaid. Now I got a real big debt.
Ugh.
A big hit, you say, huh?
Yeah.
And
About 4 minutes later, and several innuendo later. Is anyone? So Tam, you're going alone?
Sure.
Cool.
I mean,
All right.
you know what? I'm gonna go.
Trev,
I'm gonna
right?
go out, and I'm gonna go out, and I'm gonna say to Cam, "Hey Cam, I'm leaving to go get the shopping list." Ida gave me a big old list of stuff to get. I don't know. Maybe one of you guys could help. Maybe I could take the droid with me.
I'll go
I'll
with
go
you.
with
Someone's
you.
gonna keep you from getting shot again.
Come on, let's go.
Okay, yeah. So, Sorry and Cam, you all go with. You, Tam, after being in Vakora for a decent amount of time, you know of a couple of different places for you to get your the equipment that you need. We're gonna cut back over to the splash page. With this, give me just one moment, everybody. What do I want? I want a Rhodian. Give me one moment, everybody. I love these flippable tokens, but it's just a lot of stuff to scroll through, you know what I mean?
Yes.
It still is better than having 29,000 other tokens. Perfect. Shy civilian male. We got Kim. We got Sorry, and we got Sam. Perfect. So that's not its name. So we'll remove that.
They can't see the name. Only you can.
Oh, it's just for me. Thank you.
It's just for you in case you need to create a quick personality. It comes with one.
Thank you so much. Tam, you're sort of leading the way, and Cam and Sorry, you're following closely behind into the very familiar bazaar that you begin slinking through. You head on through to the other side of the bazaar, dodging several shady-looking and rather dejected-looking shop owners. And you take a right-hand turn into, again, this sort of more residential neighborhood. Tam, you know of one guy that is sort of your go-to for your less legal, but still of course reputable work as a quote-unquote cargo specialist. You head down and you actually begin to go lower and lower down to where you can't see the sky anymore. It's nighttime out. You head into the Undercity. Now, the Undercity, in general, people who don't know their way around weapons stay away from there. It's a lot less crowded, but in general, you see several different groups of various human and alien forms sort of darting in and out of alleyways. As you walk down the street, it's a lot of dim, slightly broken neon signs. And you round a corner and you see right at the end of this underworld street, you see a rough, makeshift sort of gritty building at the end of the street. You see that it's very dirty. It smells like shit down here. It's not a very fun place. Obviously, maybe the Hut is not one on public sanitation. Several unhoused people sort of hanging around in the general vicinity, each of them mumbling in whatever alien languages that they know. And you see a very a flickering sign on the building that says Slinker's Emporium.
With a name like that, it's gotta be crap.
Oh, I know. It ain't so bad.
As you walk on in, the walls, as you can see, are cluttered with various bits of tech strewn about from outdated and rather broken slicer gear to a bunch of cobbled together data pads. The smell hits you as the way you're coming in. The smell of like industrial lubricant and the occasional waft of like slightly sickly sweet vapors come through. Standing at a very broken down table with a small computer terminal at it is Tam, someone you recognize very well from your previous line of work. You see Zook. Zookworm is his name.
Zookworm, okay.
You've
got the top of the line stuff here in your shop, mate. Let me buy some off you.
Zook, for the people walking in, is a burly, actually rather yoked up, tattooed Rhodian. He has green skin, very sharp eyes. Zook, Sam, for your information, has a pretty nifty knack for sourcing rare and illegal tech. You know that for some of his more illegal and hard to source tech, he likes dealing in favors and information rather than in credits. You see, Zook says, this asshole, who are these, your new owners?
These are my mates.
Would you believe yet? No.
These are actually my mates. Zook.
That's my name. Don't say it again.
Zook's the best at sorcerer around. He can get anything, anywhere, anytime. You come to Zook.
I like how you don't say it again, and then you just said it 3 times.
Yeah.
And you see, let me get it up to the correct scale. Zook grows. Just kidding. He goes, yeah, I've never really been able to find the off switch for this asshole.
I don't think he has one. I mean, we saw every bit of him today, and there's no off switch.
Pretty unremarkable, right?
The off switch is getting me quality materials, which you still haven't managed to do in years of knowing each other.
Didn't you just say he's the best?
He's just joking. He's just bantering. It's all banter, love. It's all banter. What having to do with cheeky bants?
Sometimes I wonder what... You see Zook, it's like looking around. I was like, I am standing right... Anyway, what... Anything to get you out of my store, Tam. What can I do for you?
I'm looking for some safety equipment, let's just say. For security.
You see Zook just glares at you, his sort of beady black eyes. Are we really here talking in euphemisms? Are you wearing a wire?
I've got a list.
Yeah, give him the list, please. Give him the list.
Hey,
let's just make this a business transaction, Duke. Let's just go ahead and forget all the good times we had. Let's go ahead and forget all those drinks we shared. Let's go ahead and just get right to business.
That was the goal.
You guys get the distinct impression that Zook does not like Tam as much as Tam is trying to pretend that Zook likes Tam.
I get the feeling like Tam has never really had anything close to a family, and so he's just desperate for any sort of affection.
I mean, or a friend, or
Yeah.
Is Tam the intergalactic Benny?
Yeah,
Mummy.
all right, so you see that he takes the list and he looks at you and he says, oh, I see what it is. So you got caught again, right? And you need your replacement gear?
Actually, I didn't get caught. I got backstabbed. That's what I got.
Someone's always backstabbing someone else.
Those...
tomato.
My last crew? Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
See him?
Are you, you see that he glares at you and he says, is this a serious inquiry, or are you just looking to chat with old friends?
Why? Have you seen him?
No euphemisms required.
This is, in fact, a
He's
serious
sort
inquiry.
Yeah.
He goes, that sort of information will cost you.
Let's handle all business first, then we can talk about my old mate.
Oh, wow. All right, so he looks, so the stuff that we want to buy, let's look. So from here, it's going to be the slicer gear. I am going to require, so if everything rarity 6 or under is sort of, oh yeah, and there is the -1 for the, go ahead and give me, I need a roll for, are you also looking to get the concealed escape kit, Tam?
Well, yes, if I can. If I can't, I'll forego it for the other items.
For the other items.
The slicer gear, I guess, is the most important. Then the in order of importance: slicer gear, surveillance scanner, concealed escape kit. The concealed escape kit, I think, is neat.
Okay.
And and after this last trip around the sun here, I think I could probably use it.
For sure.
Oh, and new clothes.
With this, and you do see that he does have very slicer gear, like slicer clothes, a lot of like black leather. Yep. Gross. So. Give me just 1 second. There's such a weird sound that comes out of your mouth. All right. For something at rarity 7 reduced to 6, I am going to go ahead and ask for a roll from you.
Okay.
This
I can reduce it by 2 more since I have 2 ranks in black market. It'll just increase the item by more money.
By the cost. Okay. That is up to you. I will tell you what the check is going to be for right. Okay. So yeah, I'm looking specifically at the concealed escape kit. I thought that would be restricted, but I guess it isn't, huh?
No, all the illegal goods have already been acquired. These are perfectly legal things to purchase. He's just going to a buddy.
Right. Okay. Cool. So for this, selling and trading, and I wish I have notes on how we've done this before.
Oh, you're right. Everything with R is restricted. I thought that was repeatable because there's more than one item, but you're right. It's restricted.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Track down, of course, whether or not solely matter of ruling should never solely be a matter of ruling dice. I will say, so he looks down at the list that you gave him. He goes, well, are you going to be wearing those, like, scrub footies for this concealed escape kit, or did you want to get a pair of boots?
I'd like to upgrade to a nicer pair of boots. These are just temporary. I gotten a little bit of that into my last mission, and, well, clothes aren't exactly up to par right now.
Okay. With that, then, let me go ahead and get... So, buy markup. Okay. So, he is going to go ahead and... It's going to be... Yeah, so there isn't a roll, because for buying, it's going to be... Okay, so there's not going to be any markup. Since even though this guy hates you, you have been one of his main customers throughout the years. He is not going to mark up the stuff, but if he is going to charge you for some new clothes, so just add, I think, we're going to do, because these are going to be specialized clothes. So yeah, Tam, he sort of takes you into his back room, and he has a lot of sort of leather jackets in a couple of different colors, and also as he starts working on the concealed escape kit, he goes, do we want... what sort of look is Tam trying to get out of this? I'll say that you have a lot of freedom. It's just a lot of stuff that a typical slicer would wear is available here.
Yeah. Well, I think black boots
black leather boots, black leather pants, and like a black leather jacket is good. I think he still wants to be able to change his shirt underneath it because he wants to be able to go from looking like just a normal person walking around town to being able to zip up and go into like sneak mode if he needs to.
For sure. Yeah. So all this stuff he is able to get. He gets a jacket that's pretty much your size. You've lost actually a little bit of weight because you've been in the backed tank. You're just more toned. Yeah, so that is for all that stuff. I'm gonna say $17.50 in credits to get your surveillance scanner, your slicer gear, and your concealed escape kit.
Awesome.
So go ahead and mark that down.
Okay. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry.
No, go ahead.
I was just going to see what the extra $250 to get me an information is basically what I was going to try and do.
Oh yeah, 100%. So go ahead and bring that up in character.
So, feel like giving you a little bit of a tip. Why don't I just make it an even 2, and you tell me everything you know about my old crew.
Okay. Go ahead, and I'm going to ask for a roll for this.
Oh boy.
This is gonna be a streetwise. This will be difficulty 2. Yeah, I'll say flat difficulty 2. So it's an okay amount of credits.
Okay.
Okay. Great, that works. 2 successes on that. So here's what you get. You see he leans in and he says, It's been sorry.
1 week.
It's actually been at least 2 weeks since our fans saw anything.
Yeah, 100%.
We said we're sorry.
No, your comebacks.
Well, it was you and Fleck always coming in here. I haven't heard from Fleck in a while. I do know that he's alive. I'm not sure if he's necessarily with the rest of them, but I do know that there was a feeler sent out to see where you were.
Where I was, or where my crew was?
Where you were.
Who's looking?
Someone with deep pockets and a lot of will.
Ruminate.
Yeah, some spaz came looking in here. Apparently I've been tied to you, and I suppose you coming in here now not really going to help matters.
I mean, you could have led with that, mate.
Well,
then you wouldn't have
business
paid
is
him.
business.
All right.
And
I mean,
I
it's
know
not like I care. It's not like I care or anything, but as long as you can take care of yourself, I don't mind coming in here then. But if me being here puts you in trouble, you're my best sorcerer. You're my best person around.
Just keep an eye on over your shoulder, Tam. I don't know who's looking for you. I don't know what you all had going on before. Someone's looking.
Well, we just cleared a debt with Maber, so perhaps that's what it was.
No, this is the last thing I'll say. I know that, of course, word spread around that one of Maba's indentured servants got paid out of debt by benefactors.
That was me.
Ooh, we're benefactors now.
Yeah, Kybax is Ben, and we're the factors.
There you go.
Yeah, you sing doo-wop music. Spin around.
Doo-wop.
Okay.
All right, mate.
That's what I got for you now.
Thanks. That's useful information. Use that tip to take care of yourself. And thanks for the gear. I'm gonna look extra nice wearing it. I actually am wearing it out. Wearing the clothes out.
Mm.
I think I look extra slick.
I mean, the guy who I took those off of also looked very slick. He smiles.
Always a diplomat, mate. Always a diplomat. All right, mate.
As you turn to leave, he says, "And hey,
boy,
you see Jessica again. Tell her I said hi."
You bet, mate.
You bet.
And you turn and leave.
All right. Let's get back to this ship. I turn to Cam and I say, at some point, we might have to have a team meet.
All right. We cut back to the action on the Stormrunner. Now, Tristan's
on the way back, I would like to say something to Tam. Give me a moment. Just walking back, Cam's just like, so, I've got Lina working on an upgrade for my pistol. I'm a pretty good shot already, but, with that nice custom bit on there, it's really gonna help with the ergonomics and putting the shots exactly where I want them. Really nice pistol, too. Accurate, powerful. So what are your intentions with my sister?
Oh. Straight
I
to
don't know
the
what you mean. I don't know what you mean.
Oh, bullshit, you don't.
Oh. Oh. I mean, it's quite nice, don't you think? Quite friendly. And I'm friendly too. I just think that maybe we could be friendly together. Every once in a while.
It is genuinely impressive the amount of air you can push out of your mouth without actually saying anything.
Look. I'll never put her in danger. It's like I'd never put any of you in danger. Well, not purposely, but I wouldn't let you know what the danger is before I put you there. Look, she's nice. She's easy on the eye. That's it.
Well, if you break her heart, I will not wait until we reach a starport before kicking you off the ship.
All right. Well, listen, most importantly, besides being nice and being easy on the eyes, she's an adult. She's a grown woman. She knows what she's up to.
Has anyone ever told you how punchable you are? I feel like this is a fact that has avoided being brought to your attention.
I ain't the type to force anything on anyone. So you can rest your pretty head on that.
You're walking through the bazaar. What?
I'm actually gonna punch him.
You can't gonna punch him?
Yeah.
I mean, he
is not gonna aim to cause harm, but don't you worry your pretty little head. He earned the sock.
Mm-hmm.
All right, go. I'm not gonna dodge it.
You're not gonna dodge it? Okay.
No.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you get.
He's like, I earned that one. Totally.
Just like a left hook.
I do the very slick, bring my thumb up to my lip, wipe the blood off. All right.
And next time
may have,
you bring out some casual misogyny, I'm gonna tell Kybax.
All right. I may have earned that one.
Yeah, you did. A little bit.
It won't be so easy to hit next time.
Yeah, well, next time it's gonna be Kybax, because I'll tell him that you disrespect his nieces, so...
Sorry, is in the background just going, ooh.
You see, you're passing through the bazaar, and one of the persons flogging her wares goes, "Chicken fun, chicken fun."
All right, yeah.
Throws
Right.
chicken at people.
All right, let's get back to the ship. I need to get some eyes on this thing.
Oh.
All right. Piebacks.
Yeah.
You want to do a thing?
Well, I want to do two things.
The resignation in the voice!
What's the first thing? Tell me.
Well, the first thing I'm going to do is bring my boy onto the ship.
Oh, right. The boy that I don't have a fucking token for yet.
Incorrect.
Shit. Oh, do we do?
I did it months ago.
Okay. Give me 1 second. It's entirely possible that I may have goofed. I've never goofed before.
Nope, never. You've never goofed
July
before.
21st.
Oh my
At
god, are we serious?
10:48 in the morning.
Okay.
Uh,
If
Here,
it's
is this a
pinned,
new
I
copy?
will...
I didn't pin
Thank
it
you.
because I was just downloading shit.
Oh, thank you. Oh, baby. Oh, I definitely have... Like, hang on. Let me see if I've loaded it. Give me just 1 second, everybody. Targa.
None of you believe a word out of his lying mouth ever.
Never. No, actually, never do. Give me which... Whatever.
He gives me a list of things to do. I put them in a single message. I pin them and I scratch them out when I'm done, and then delete the message.
Literally. All right. Well, I'm gonna just download this and put it in really quick because I don't think it's there. Give me literally 25 seconds. Start the clock.
You do know
And
I
I
have a
should start
number
the
of
clock.
things paying attention to time right now. We can't afford that. None of that.
No
Well,
copyrighted
I didn't
music!
want to find out. So, oops. Oh God, that might have been bad. Did anybody hear what I said or no?
Nope.
Nope.
I said Alex isn't around to hear it anymore, so maybe we can get away with it.
Oh my god.
Anyway.
An entire generation of TV watchers now wants you dead.
Yeah.
Luckily, most of them are,
Senile?
they'll forget in a couple minutes, or by the next time they get back from bingo.
Mm-hmm.
Don't worry, there's a single parody version of Sean Connery that's on your side.
Yes.
Fuck it, Trebek.
Suck it, Trebek. Anyway, I'm not going to delete anybody's tokens. So y'all are all sort of situated around the kitchen table. We'll bring everybody in for family meal. Lina, are you joining as well?
When does this meeting happen? Is it when these guys get back, or is this a past or future meeting?
This is a past/future/ this meeting happened in the intervening 2 weeks meeting.
Oh, okay. Then yeah, I'll be here.
Okay. Yeah, J9 will still be ahead.
If you unlock the droid tokens, I can move them around.
Oh, what?
You give them me. Give them to all the players so we can move them around.
Well, give me 1 second. Oh, I just need to... Okay. Owner, save. But it's in the GM... It's whatever, I'll just move them.
We don't have to look at them. It's just so we can move the tokens.
Well, no, oh, they're in the GM stuff folder. That's why you can't see them.
We don't need to see them. They're physically on the map.
Oh. Okay. You should be able to move them now.
Yeah.
Thank you. You Kybax.
Yeah.
After a couple of days of, I'm gonna display it just for me. Nope. SWRPG. Thank you. Karga is. You see that he's sitting sort of on whatever living room furniture you have. Just sort of, you see that he's actually reading off of a data pad. As you go back into the house, you see food
Hey,
sort of. Oh, hey, I was reading this news report. Do you know where? Do you know where Foremost is?
Yeah. Wow, what's up?
Well, she hands you the data pad. He hands you the data pad, rather. Sorry. The headline on the HoloNet news is Imperial Garrison massacred on Backwater Planet. Over some highlights, over 20 stormtroopers dead or severely injured. Garrison and barracks now being taken over by citizens of the Foremost spaceport. Imperial bounty notice for the crew of the Stormrunner.
What's the amount?
It's alive, all 5 crew members, each with descriptions. So 4 crew members. So it's obviously referring to you, Tam, Cam, and Lina. 15,000 credits apiece for alive, about 5,000 for dead. No mention of a 5th crew member.
15,000 credits each?
Yeah.
Oh.
So, what about it?
Are we gonna need to move?
Yes.
Okay. You see Karga gets up.
Good news is, I got a place we can go.
Oh. What about J-Rock and Flem? My friends.
Do they have holocodes?
Well, no, they don't really they don't have money.
So then, looks like we're going to the store to get your friend some holocoms then.
That's just gonna get them fucking murdered.
They don't. He is not connected with me in any official documentation.
You see Carter just sort of looks scared.
Hey, look, I get that it's scary. Those Imperials were doing real bad things to my friends. So I had to protect them. And right now, because you're strong, it's your job to protect your friends. And the best way you can do that is by not being here.
Go ahead and give me a... Go ahead and give me a charm roll. This is going to be difficulty 2 with setback. Yep.
Can I get a boost?
Around, what, 9, 10?
He's around 9 or 10.
Mm-hmm. Well,
but he's also a Mandalorian and has been raised as a Mandalorian. So I don't know if that makes a difference.
Go ahead and take the setback away.
I'll spend a light side point.
For sure.
Thank God.
Nice. Yeah. He looks up at you and you see he shuts his eyes and he takes like a settling breath in, and he opens his eyes and you see that his face ages a little bit. He sets his features, his jaw muscles sort of tighten ever so slightly, and he goes, "Okay, you're right."
All right. But I've got some family for you to meet.
Okay.
All right.
Good. And he smiles.
All right. So come on with me. And I lead him towards the Stormrunner.
Perfect. As you lead him towards the Stormrunner, you're sort of in the residential area. It's around morning now on Sleheyron in Vakora. Change the Hybax, you're walking down the sort of dimly lit street, several of these standalone dwellings, of which you were a proprietor of one. Maba was sort of in your land hut. As you
right.
sort of walk away, the morning air, slightly foggy, still kind of warm. You turn the corner and you came from the inside of the city. You were buying a couple of things and then decided to pick up cargo on your way back. You start heading back towards the ship, and on the right hand side you're sort of absentmindedly looking around. To the right you see something spray painted in like black ink, fairly close to where your house was, maybe a couple of streets over.
Black Sun's logo?
Yeah. You see it's been there. The paint's dry, but not completely set. Kai? Are you okay?
It's all right, Attica. Don't worry. Let's move.
Start your gate just a little bit faster, and you make your way back to the Stormrunner. You come on back just as Cam is sort of sitting down for breakfast. You all hear the loading door open, and up walking is Kybax and a child. Do you want to describe Karga for me?
Karga is about 4'2". He's 9 years old. Still got some baby fat on him. Has little nubby horns that make kind of a crown around his head. Pale skin with kin lines that are. Can I actually get the can you expand his little token? Because I can't remember how to describe his facial lines.
Oh, so you want Big Karga?
Big Karga for a second.
Oops.
Okay.
Whoop, 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 whoop.
There we go. He has 2 lines coming down the center of his head, and kind of dark patches on his cheek that form 2 crisscross lines. He is completely bald, but that is normal for a Zabrak, which is his species. And he's wearing, it is very much like if a paramilitary uniform could be given to a kid.
And frequently are.
Right? But it's like, it's designed so that it doesn't immediately look like that, but it is very like practical, good quality, it's kind of heavy duty clothing.
Hi, what is that smell?
Hey, Cam. Meet your cousin. This is Karga.
Welcome aboard.
Sorry takes like one look at him and goes, "Oh, he's so precious."
Yeah. Lina
Hey, I'm not
spins
precious.
in her chair.
What does precious mean?
It means he thinks you're cute.
Oh. Thanks.
This is sorry. This is,
okay.
She leans
other
down and
cousin.
offers a hand.
Oh, hi. Oh, your hands are cold. Oh, hi.
So how long have you had this hidden child?
I recited the Guy Balman, I want to say 8 years ago.
Yeah, Kai got me when I was a baby. Well, not a baby, but a baby.
So, is the mom
So-
still in the picture?
No, he's well, he's my son now.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you adopted him. Okay.
Yes. In Mandalorian culture, there's no difference between a blood son and an adopted one.
Oh, she has no idea. She's like, oh, it's a Mandalorian thing. Okay.
Yeah, Kai, he teaches me how to fight a lot. I've been alone for a little bit, so being by people. You have fun hair. Is that hair?
Oh, they're technically tentacles. She kind of leans down and lets him, if he wants to.
He sort
Feel
of
them.
runs his weird 9-year-old hands through your through your tentacles. Are they can you like fully control them, or are they like I forget how
I don't think they're prehensile.
okay, so they just sort of
kind of like
noodle.
they have a mind of their own, but they do kind of wave.
Yeah.
Well, okay. Well, I'm gonna. Are those? Is that? He sort of scoots by you. He heads over to the stove. What is Oh, okay. And he grabs the pan, puts out some of the scramble that you made.
Yeah.
Sits.
As Lina's watching him with this giant smile on her face, and as Kybex goes a step past, she just puts her arm out and stops him, and just turns with a look he recognizes every time she brings some problem. You had a child for 8 years, and you kept it hidden until now. He's
Well,
adorable.
Kai,
It was mostly
Kai said
for
that,
his protection.
Kai said that people would kill me if I went out in public.
Yeah, he says that a lot.
Well, I was right.
Well,
I'm still alive, but anyway, you see he goes, "Oh, is that hot sauce?" And he grabs the bottle, dumps he takes the
he's
top
already
off and
broken.
actually. And he
Whoa, whoa,
dumps a
whoa,
bunch on.
whoa, 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 whoa,
And he starts eating.
whoa.
It doesn't actually appear to affect him. Huh.
You've been building up your tolerance.
Well, is this supposed to be? He runs.
Hey, Cam, a child just broke into your bedroom.
I don't think that door's like actually openable like that.
You left it open. Shut up. Let me have this.
Kybax gets some milk and goes, I got him.
You never introduced him to Nova Sauce.
I've been working his way up.
Oh, is
He's
that
a
orange
little
milk?
baby.
Thank you.
He's so
Yeah.
precious.
Oh, this is fully someone's room. Let's get out.
Captain's quarters typically off limits.
Oh. Well, where am I going to sleep? Can I pick a room?
Let's see. I believe this one is untaken here.
You open that
Is
door,
that
it's just
untaken?
chock full of line of spare parts. That's my room, technically. But he
Is it
can
all-
have it. I mean, yeah.
You
I'm
sleep
a-
in engineering, don't you?
Yes.
You're gonna need
It's
to move
okay.
your stuff
I'm
out.
small.
Oh, fine.
No, we're full. Here, Lana, help me out with. What is the? Here's your 10 millimeter.
You pull out
Yay.
a gun.
We all know that
No,
is
wait.
not the 10 mil that was missing. It was a socket. It's always a socket. Yeah, Lina goes and gets an anti-grav card. Yeah,
Karga,
you can definitely have this room, Karga. Just gonna get all the my stuff out. And it's just tools wrench,
okay.
another a comically oversized pipe wrench, crates of parts and boxes.
Sari kind of pulls Kai back to the side and is like, does he know about my ability?
That's not my secret to tell.
Okay. I mean, I don't really want to hide it, but also I know how much trouble people can get in knowing.
Well, I mean, truly, it's up to you.
I mean, I trust he's a good kid. He's yours.
He's the best. Really. But, I mean, truly, it is up to you. If you want me to tell him, I will. If you want to tell him, it's all, go for it.
Okay. I'll think about what I want to do.
All right, then. Now, I've got to find Sari and get her to get my armor put together.
Lina, you mean?
Lina, yes. It's been a day.
It's all good.
Yeah, you see that Karga helps Lina take the stuff back to engineering. Ibex, is there another thing that you wanted to do as well?
Yes, there's two. Firstly, before we do the second roleplay thing we were wanting to do, I need to get my armor put together.
Perfect. Okay.
So my repulsor thing, it just attaches. There's no additional mods to it. I don't
Right, that's
think.
easy.
Unless, can I upgrade it to improve the handling?
Let's take a gander. Repulsive lifting.
So,
There are mod options on it.
yeah.
There are 2 mod options. Actually,
And
4
that's
mod
what I was
options.
thinking when I was thinking of the -1. So I thought that was the Stormrunner. No, it's your repulsor thing
Yeah.
is a -1 handling vehicle. So Lina, we'll say that this takes place after the tech run. You're not seeing a box full of parts that you need.
One moment, Kybax. Cameron! I don't know if that's
actually.
Cameron!
Yeah, what? What's up?
I have sent 4 people out with this list. 4 times they have returned with nothing.
Oh, sorry, I kind of got distracted threatening to shoot Tam.
Sorry.
What do you do? Just instantly shifts gears.
I'm your big sister. I'm trying to look out for you.
Yeah. So when you get a chance, can I get those? J9 needs legs, and okay, I'm gonna go put a jetpack on something.
Yeah, I'm on it.
Okay.
Okay.
We will do these things all at once.
That's fair.
For the
get some dice.
purposes of brevity. So we'll start with the parts for J9.
Yeah, do those.
Can you head on out to a droid repair store? There are several of them in the general spaceport area. Okay, let's head down. So, in order to wow, that's very expensive. Okay, you head into a parts store. You see that there is a lot of spare parts for a J9, but essentially you need an entire J9 unit other than a head. So the body part is sort of the big thing that you're looking for. So I'm not going to charge you for a full protocol droid, but I will charge you for 3/4 of a protocol droid. So So I'm going to give you a couple of options for this. You could truly go to like a new droid store in like the upper part of town, and like get brand spanking new parts that are going to be pretty expensive. Or you could go to a droid surplus store, and essentially you would get a decent discount on some stuff that is from lightly to heavily used at a discount, but it will make the rolls for J9 more difficult.
Well, I'm not the one doing the work, so I'm gonna calm Lina about it.
Okay.
Yeah, go, Cam? Hi, yep, sorry, I've got my hands busy. What's up?
Do we want new expensive parts, or used cheaper parts?
Ow!
Well, seeing as I had to pick most of his body out of a dumpster, used parts are fine.
Alright.
Okay. So, for a used torso, 2 arms and 2 legs, I'm going to say that that's going to be 3,500 credits.
Presumably, I have been given the money for this.
Yes, we'll say so.
I did.
3,500 credits to the negative.
Not even gonna try to haggle.
Whoa, are we showing in the
Oh no,
we're showing in the negative for credits. Oh.
No, we're not. I put the 1,200.
Yeah,
that was just me keeping track of stuff while it was gone.
Okay.
In pockets.
Cool. I don't know if you guys have noticed this at all. Those credits go quick. Very easy to spend. You still have 5 figures though. Okay, 3,500 credits for.
You'll get there.
Yep. For the parts for J9. Essentially, you go to the secondhand dealer. It's an alien with 4 arms. Says, "Ugh," and then sells you everything that you need. Okay. is there anything else that Cam wants to do while she's out?
No, I don't think so. But there is one other thing.
Okay.
Need to get another arm for Lina's third arm thing.
Ah, I see.
Yeah.
For sure.
She can be extra handy, huh?
Indeed.
Yeah, right now it's RP only.
Okay, so you're getting the utility arm as well.
Yeah.
Okay. That will be another 2,000 credits.
Okay.
Looks like we're gonna have to get work soon.
Yep.
We never got Sari her armor either.
No, but we tried. That's why it's redded out.
Yeah.
Okay. Is there a role for the utility arm as well? Oh, that's something
When
that
I
you
go
have
to
attach to a...
Yeah, it's a mod. I can do it later. Like, I'm not concerned.
Okay.
It's an attachment, a mod, and a whole bunch of other things. She's got to work on it. She's also got to build the care. She's got to grip a gun. She has to put a jetpack on a thing.
Okay. So let's do all of those.
Is that what you call it today? These days?
Ooh.
Well, no, I legitimately have to put like a grip on a blaster. It's not nothing else.
Oh.
Okay, so let's do all those in quick succession so we can get them good.
When Cam walks back with the arm, the first thing she does is walk up behind Lina and pinch her butt with it.
Ah, Cam,
Lina?
I'm working. Why?
Of course. That's why I did it. You were unsuspecting.
I'm always unsuspecting. It's hardly a challenge.
Besides, I didn't. You did. She holds up the arm.
Arm.
Your new arm is very ill-behaved.
You see her literally crack open a panel, pull one thing out, and toss the rest of the arm. This is just what I needed.
Oh.
Nice.
Do they not sell that separately?
Huh? Oh, that would have been so hard to find. This is much easier this way.
Okay.
Nothing like putting credits into the blast. Never mind. Anyway, did I have a stroke? I think I'm
throwing
okay.
money in the fire, throwing credits in the
You
blast.
seem okay.
Yeah. All right. So, Lina, let's do a bunch of rolls. So let's go. I hope you have a list that we're keeping track
I
of.
do. Yeah. Okay.
Of course, it's
Let's start with
When is
let's
there
start with
not a list?
Kaipex. Fair.
Yeah. So Kaibax, let's yeah. So I want to do Kaibax's other thing, and then we can do all the mechanic stuff. Kaibax.
Yeah.
What else are you looking to do?
I grabbed Tam and I'm like, "You're coming with me. Let's go."
Oh, all right.
Oh boy, is he getting another talking to?
Jesus Christ! All
No,
right.
what? Oh, 1 second.
Gesundheit.
That's it.
Sorry.
Jesus. Enough.
Stop it. Anyway, I'm going to take Tam, and I'm going to go out, and we're going to look for information specifically about Maruth Duel, and if we can, a map of the facility that Maruth Duel inhabits.
Okay. Great. Voulez-vous?
And actually, you know what? I'm bringing Sorry with me, too.
Oh, shit, I deleted
Yay,
all the
field
tokens without
trip.
thinking.
You will never learn.
Hey, I got Voulez-vous stuck in your head. Fuck yeah. Alright.
Voulez-vous coucher avec moi?
Say swap.
Oh god, I haven't heard that in so long.
Real Lady Marmalade. Different. Oh, we're talking about 3 different songs. Wow, I just did a whole thing by myself just then. Okay, we'll fix the sizes later. And sorry, you're taking, so it's Kybex, Tam, and who?
Me.
Sorry.
Okay, cool.
Because I need Streetwise.
Okay. So those are two very different pieces of information.
Mm-hmm.
So Maruth Duel and his base on Kessel. I see. Okay.
We're on a hut
yeah.
world. If anyone's going to know details about Kessel and its mining operations and the facilities there, it'll be people here.
Yeah. What sources are you trolling for this information? Are you going to perhaps your contacts at Mate of the Huts sort of deal? Are you going with? Are you like going around the street and listening? Where are we going?
I think I'm going to go to Maba, the contacts I have with Maba, and a few of the seedier underground locations that I know about to ask around about specifically about Maruth Duel and what people know about him and his habits and, just as much information as I can gather on him.
Okay, so we'll start with Maruth Duel. I'm going to ask, since Kydex, you're sort of leading this, I will ask for, this is going to be an underworld check. Go and if either of your friends, so both Tam and Sari have training in this, so they can provide you with assistance. So you'll get 1 yellow, 1 green for this underworld check. Go ahead and give me... So are you going with Maba first, or are you trying to go to outside sources first?
I guess Maba first.
Okay. Go ahead and give me difficulty 1 for that. Underworld.
Okay, so this is Underworld. 1 proficiency, 1 ability, difficulty 1.
Yep.
I'm trying to figure out if I can get a boost die out of this, but I don't think I can.
Okay. Let's take a look here.
3 advantages, but...
Well, 3 advantages, okay. So, you know that, give me 1 second, I'm trying to find an NPC name that we've used before.
I can spend them on particularly useful pieces of knowledge.
On a success is the deal with that.
Here.
Yeah, so you try going through your normal bounty contacts. The only information that they can provide about Maruth Duel is that he's the administrator of Kessel and the mines there specifically. You know that he's a Rybet, so a frog person.
I just realized that he's a ribbit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the name of the species. So I'll reiterate the information that you already have about Maruth Duel, so you're not asking any redundant questions that you already know the answer to. He's a Rybet. He's in charge of Kessel. He works with and in some capacities he's in charge of a small Imperial garrison on Kessel. Essentially, he runs the penal colony there, as well as coordinating official and this is going to be clear knowledge. It's very, very clear that he is also definitely, at the very least, aware of illegal spice mining operations on the planet.
So then my only question is, does he, like, really what I'm looking for is, does he ever leave the planet for any reason?
From what you get from Maba's sources, no. He is there. He's in charge of the penal colony, and he uses the prisoners that he has. Most of them Imperial, either political prisoners or prisoners of war, to mine the spice there. That requires near constant administration and watching, essentially. You're not able to see like a pattern of him coming and leaving. And honestly, the sources that you talk to that would normally be bounty people are kind of confused. They're like, "Oh, so you're not? Is this like personal for you, or like we can tell you what other jobs you have, but nothing's really in that direction."
Yeah, has something of mine that I need back.
Well, I hope that he sleeps well.
Okay. Shit. Now I would like to look for a map of the facility.
And are we looking still with Mavis sources, or are we going to try to do somewhere outside?
I'm going to try and troll the more seedy locations that I know about.
Okay. This is going to be pretty difficult. You are pretty, at this point at least, it's known in the underworld sections that you are directly tied to Maba the Hutt. So that brings in turf into play here. You head down to sort of the undercity sections. You're going from information broker to information broker, yeah.
I do make it clear to anybody who is like wary. I'm like, this is not affiliated with Maba in any way. This is me asking.
Okay. This is going to be another underworld check. This is going to be at a higher difficulty. I'm going to say difficulty 2 with setback because of the Maba thing.
Okay. And since I'm getting help from 2 people who remove setback dice, can I remove that setback dice?
Yeah, I'll say that. That's how that works, yeah.
Okay. You said this is Underworld. I'm feeling like I need to spend a force point.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Is that okay with people?
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Do what you think you gotta do. They're there to be spent.
Jesus fucking Christ, motherfucker. Shit on a stick.
Several expletives.
Wait, wasn't one of those supposed to be upgraded? Because oh no, they were both upgraded. Never mind.
Yep. You are striking out, and there are a couple of different reasons for that. Number one, it's just hard to get someone to talk to you. A lot of the spice mines of Kessel, there's a lot of like urban legend / just like bad vibes when it comes to it. People in general don't want to go there, so it's not like really a high demand thing to know about. You talk to one guy and he says, it's an imperial prison, and the prison extends down into the mines. That's all I can tell you. As he sort of hurries away. The big vibe that I will say that you get is that people don't go to Kessel by choice. Right. It's only habitable due to and this is something that you know, that you'd probably know just being you. Kessel is only habitable on the surface because of huge industrial factories that make it barely habitable. like people in general would need breath masks to go outside for long periods of time, essentially. In the mines, it's even worse. So,
okay. And the last piece of information that I'm looking for, and I'm probably not going to get this. What is the size of the garrison on Kessel?
That information is currently in flux at the moment. There was certainly a whole hell of a lot more people there before the Battle of Endor. After the Battle of Endor, as a matter of fact, I'll give you this, just so you can get some idea. You talk to an information broker. He's a rather seedy guy wearing a hood, and he says, Imperial garrison on Kessel. I don't know, man. The last thing I heard, there was some sort of upheaval. I don't know if the Imperials have that big of a presence there anymore.
All right. Good to know. Okay. Well, thank you for giving me what you could.
Yeah. By the way, Gorgo the Hutt's goons, they heard that you're sneaking around. I would get out of here.
Okay. Thanks for the heads up. I pass him 17 credits.
17 credits?
Yeah.
I
make it even 20.
Okay. Thank you. 17 is such a weird number.
It's just what I had that would have put me at an even 5,000.
Oh. He goes, oh, thanks, man. And then leaves. A lot of sketchy information coming out of there, and it's a little disconcerting for you just because it seems to be this black hole of information. I will say that you did at one point have a means of going to Kessel for a reason. You had a bounty that you could have turned in there.
Mm-hmm.
And while that bounty isn't actually a thing anymore...
Okay. And what Imperial presence was on Kessel was sent to Formos. Pretty much. So we have...
Possible.
I wiped out a good portion of it, so... Hey, Tam. You up for hacking into the records of an Imperial facility?
Of course, mate. Anything. Let me work out this new equipment I bought.
Right then. And sorry,
Yeah.
I hate to ask this of you. I'm gonna have to talk with Lana and Cam about this as well, so we might as well go back to the ship and get everybody together for this. It's not a right now problem, but it is an eventually problem, and I'm gonna need to take care of.
Okay. With that, we got some mechanic stuff to do. Okay. Okay. Yeah, so we're going to start with Kyvax's boosty boosts lineup.
Yep.
So you got the boosty boost. This is going to be very fun. So this is the difference between having a handling of -1 and having a handling of 3 or 4, I think. Right? Is that how I'm reading that right?
I believe so, yeah.
Is he going with the repulsor assisted lifting, or... Oh, no, he's going with the repulsor pack.
The repulsor pack.
Yeah. Wrong one. Let me check that. Yeah, ignore the potential mods. There is only one mod.
Yeah, I was going to say, it just reduces... Yeah. It just negates the -1, right? Okay.
Oh, that's easy enough.
Yeah, pretty easy. So this is going to be mechanics difficulty 3. For that, so
do you get some kind of boost for being on your ship when you're doing this?
Only if you're doing the things to the ship.
Yeah, I get the boost for doing the ship, and I get boost to social engagements while on or near the ship.
Gotcha.
The ship is my security blanket. You see her sitting there working on that weird gun that she's been tinkering with, chewing gum.
Is that a launcher?
Well, yeah, kinda. Yeah, it started as a. Yeah, don't worry about that. Anyway, just throw something over it right quick.
All right.
So,
well, are you ready?
Yeah. I've got everything I need in the You see her look around and like pull open a drawer, here and here, some over here.
You start pulling off the sections of armor that are going to need to be modified, and we get to work.
Mechanics diff 3.
I provide untrained assistance, which gives you a boost die.
And yep. I definitely wait.
And there are you don't have any light side points.
Yeah. And I'm fairly certain I'm just going to reread that signature vehicle thing. It is only things to the ship, not whilst on the ship. Upgrade the ability of Omni to work on the vehicle. I mean, we could define on.
Oh.
Yeah, alright. Sending it.
Are you fucking with me?
So, Kybax, how do I put this? We need to recalibrate. You seem to be heavier than your last medical.
Oh, and he pulls out like a knife, a pair of brass knuckles that he has tucked away in his belt, his 2 disruptor pistols, and sets down his bowler rifle. Sorry, I'm so used to having those, I forgot to put them down.
Well, no, yeah. So, yeah, no, it doesn't work. It's just mechanically, it's just we can't try again right now. We didn't fail so much as we broke it, but we just can't get it to work. And Kybax, it's not the things you're going to carry, it's the fact that we went with this number and we just burned it out because of all the things you were carrying. We just need to adjust. So just take your toys. I'm going to do some math. Come back later.
All right. While I'm here, I've got just one more thing. This one's easy. I got a foregrip that I was wanting to install.
Okay, this is the foregrip. Okay. So what do you want with it?
Just a little help adjusting the sights and putting it on the rail properly.
Oh, okay, that's easy enough. So you're just putting it on, no mods?
The adjusting it is putting on the accurate 1 mod. So just 1 mod.
Diff 3.
Okay. I'm just gonna macro.
Is it always diff 3?
It's always diff 3.
That seems
correct.
That seems like it's a lot.
It's hard, dude.
It's because it turns you from a normal person into a god with all these mods. Like, they're supposed to not always work, but you can do them again, as long as, this doesn't happen.
Right.
Okay, that worked fine.
Ooh. Can we?
Yeah, you can do it.
So that's going on the Bola carbine, which gives it the superior 1 quality, I believe.
All right. Yeah, if it could have been any other gun that you could have that on, that would be great.
And gives it accurate again, which puts it accurate 3.
God.
As long as that's actually how it works, then yeah, fine.
Yeah, that is. Oh, and firing at close range is now difficulty, or engaged range is now difficulty 1 instead of difficulty 2.
Okay.
So just leave the bola here. I'm gonna work on it for a bit. When you come back and pick it up, you see she's like 3D, not 3D printed, but like put a little decal of a little chibi version of you on the foregrip.
And you made it fucking cute. God damn it.
Uh,
All right, Cam's Blaster. Next up, Diff 3.
Don't I get to name it?
Oh, yeah, you can name it.
I don't have a name.
You actually do. You actually do get to name it. So name it.
Yeah. Huh. Fuck, I'm actually horrible at naming things. So, Kybax,
This is your punishment.
let's call this the
wait,
long...
this was the bola? The bola?
Yeah.
Yes.
Call it Madam Web. Kidding.
Hmm, no. Yeah,
Just a
we're gonna
draft
call it
fire
the
to see
we're,
how
we're
it
gonna call it the Long Ordnance No Move Gun.
LONMG.
No, it's lowercase m, so it's just the long.
The long.
Long.
All right.
Wow. You really are bad at naming things. All right, next. You got Cam's Blaster.
Okay. Don't fuck this up. Do not fuck
Break
this
it.
up.
Break it. Don't break
Eh,
it. That'd be bad.
Yeah, Kybax, can you just hold here for a second? I just need you to push down on this button here. Yeah, don't
Yeah,
worry
no
about it charging up. It's not going to fire.
All right.
Okay, thank you.
Well, there's 3 advantages, right?
Yeah, they're just mechanics advantages though. Uncover a hidden feature of the item at GM's discretion. What have I learned about Alan's hand-me-down pistol?
It shoots bubbles. Just kidding. There is, as you sort of open up the side panel, you see some initials on the barrel that were sort of smudged. You sort of unsmudge it, and it is yours and Cam's initials.
She's starting to cry. She just puts her goggles down. Kybax, I can finish up here. Thank you. Can you send Cam in?
Yeah, sure.
I just need to weight this to her. Okay, thanks.
All right. I go and get Cam and tell her that Lana wanted her.
All right. Well, Cam's going to head into the engine bay, and also, can I send you a DM a moment? Because I just had a thought. GM.
Yeah.
He wants to DM the GM.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna dry fire this gun, just see how it goes.
I'm just gonna dry fire the gun.
Jesus Christ.
Oh my god!
Yay!
What the fuck? Does that say 6 advantages?
Yes, it does.
Illegal.
I mean, it probably is at this point.
14 stun damage.
You have
No,
to change the
14
name. It's
regular
not gonna go
damage.
long.
No.
Okay.
Oh. And. Oh, you can put sounds on it. I don't know how I feel about that.
Don't worry about that.
I like it, but no.
You like what?
Yeah. Okay. Sorry, I'm kind of tired. I'm trying to wrap my head around what I'm reading.
Would it help to speak it?
Yeah.
Okay. Hidden in the previous grip of the pistol is a DNA sample intended to be used with, some sort of DNA authenticator.
Oh, like a gene lock.
A key. Yes.
Pistol.
Yes. No, not it. It doesn't lock the pistol. It's like finding a safe key hidden inside it, only with no data. No label on the key.
So it's just a key to something.
Yeah, it is a key to something.
Okay. Yeah, you find that next to the initials.
Hey, Cam, shut the door when you come in.
What's wrong? She shuts the door and locks it just in case.
Yeah, she lifts her goggles and she's clearly crying. I found something on your blaster. And she shows you the initials.
What? I forgot to move my character.
Yeah.
Pam just goes rigid when she sees it.
I mean, and it will. Anyway, so there's also this. She hands it over.
What is it?
I would guess it's some sort of, for lack of better term, key. It's like some sort of DNA encoding.
I'm sorry, I can't really see either. She says, rubbing her own eyes. Can you fit it into the new grip?
Yeah. No, it won't be a problem. I'll just put it right back. And there you go. There's your blaster.
She takes it with new reverence, and she puts her hand on the grip and is just, oh wow, Lina.
Yeah. Yeah. So. Yeah. I'm gonna work on this. And she's gonna walk away.
Cupcakes. I want cupcakes. I need
would love
something.
Cupcakes.
Yeah. We need some baked joy.
Cupcakes. Whoa.
Cam is just kind of misty-eyed, is going to beeline for the kitchen, and she's going to start making, cupcakes. She's going to make fucking funfetti cupcakes. Fuck you, we're adults, we get to have these things.
Okay.
Yeah, it's canon in Star Wars that all muffins and other cake-like baked goods all emit Cherenkov radiation.
They don't really show it because it's an expensive effect, but it's in the lore, I promise you.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay, well that's very pretty.
Hey,
okay.
do either of you know offhand what the superior quality does to armor?
To armor, it reduces the encumbrance by 1 and adds 1 to something. Give me 1 second.
Defense.
Add 1 to your soak.
1 to your soak, yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And for a weapon, it adds, I believe, a success to the roll.
No, it's an advantage.
Oh, an advantage. Okay.
Yep.
Okay, there we go. I put superior quality, 1 defense, 2 soak.
Oh, okay.
You gonna make it there, old man?
Yeah, I'm so young.
I just did the same thing, but I think I was muted. So. Like,
All right. I'm gonna take. I know that we're nearing session end. I'm just gonna run to the restroom real quick. I'll be right back.
I can't wait to clear a room with my gun. It's gonna be great.
Yeah, with a
Now,
single
I have a
pull of that
question.
trigger.
I have a question on the mod itself. So you didn't succeed in the mod portion of it,
that's it.
but the actual attachment is still on there.
The attachment's good to go. You just didn't get the mod bonus yet.
Okay, so I still have the other effects.
Yeah.
So did Cam get the mod bonus?
Cam got the mod bonus.
Huzzah!
The Bola got the mod bonus. The Repulsor Pack did not get the mod bonus. Now, we can try again. We're just kind of house ruling one mod bonus attempt per week. Otherwise, I could just sit here and roll dice all day.
Okay, let's
now,
see if
we did lose the credits, though, but yeah.
And with that also includes the repulsor lift thing.
Okay, adding the accurate quality manually does apparently not automatically add the boost die.
No, you have to definitely do that yourself, I think.
Yeah, okay.
I do that again, but I have forgotten.
Sorry, ask your question again?
How do you add the boost die to the roll?
Just click the blue square.
Well, no, because I've got mine so that it's already rolling to boost automatically.
Yeah, so you can edit the weapon, I believe, to add the quality. You might have to actually edit the attachment itself. I'm not on my GM account, so I can't actually go in and play with your stuff.
Okay, well, I added the quality to the blaster, and it didn't do it.
Okay.
Weirdly enough, the superior worked, but maybe that's because it was already baked into the gun.
Maybe. All right. Custom. Rip. Adding to mine. Hardpoint 0, so it affected that. Remove a setback die from all checks using this weapon. Anyone out of the owner adds 2 setbacks.
One. There we go.
Ooh, spider.
All right.
Modifier. Remove setback. That's why. Add value 1. Close.
If you would all direct your attention to the Chatting Not Memes channel, that is a spider that I saw in the bathtub.
Little cute little guy.
He just chilling.
I don't think he's really that tiny. I am zoomed in 5 times there, but I think it's definitely not a brown recluse. I think it's a spitting spider.
Oh. Like a daddy long legs?
No, that's not a daddy long legs. But if you give me city location, approximate size, I can throw that shit up on our What's This Bug and have an answer for you probably within the hour.
It's probably like dollar coin size, honestly. It's that with its like legs.
I figured it out, Jack.
Okay, awesome.
Dollar coin size. What else do you need?
That's gonna be it.
Okay.
Yeah, our What's
We
This
should hang
Bug
out
is
sometime.
freaking awesome.
Yeah, we're
I'm so I'm like right down the road from you.
Yeah, you're like right down the road for sure.
No, please keep fucking.
Yeah, let's keep.
Just keep doing that. I just have to find more information to remove.
Everybody say where you live. We're ready. 1, 2, 3.
Zip code? Anybody? Zip code?
Superior quality for weapons also increases their damage by 1. So just so that's out there.
All right. Well, it's very like a cute spider, but it's also like any spider that's big enough where you can see its knuckles on its legs.
Listen, after I saw a huntsman spider, I never consider any spider big ever again because I could hear the motherfucker walk.
Oh.
It sounded like as it ran. I was like, I'm good.
Fuck all of that. I'm fine with most bugs as long as I can see. If I'm surprised by a bug, I'm a little. If like a bug touches me and I'm not expecting it to touch me, like a non-consensual bug touch, no. But seeing a bug, I can do that. Oh yeah, there was a
wall on a patio and seeing a spider the size of a dinner plate.
Oh
That's what
yeah.
happened.
Here's another bug that I don't need to have identified because I know what it is. That was at work.
It's a millipede.
It's not little at all. It's huge. It was absolutely humongous.
Nah, that's a little guy.
He's a little guy. He was very friendly. One of the banquets manager who was working that morning, she saw it in the hallway. I heard it, and then I heard really clacky heels come around the corner and go, "Tyler, I need you to come with me and not ask why." And I'm like, "What?" And she pulls me from the desk and goes, "You need to get rid of it." And I'm like, "I'm not going to kill it." And she goes, "No, you need to get rid of it." So I picked it up with a piece of paper, and then it squirted yellow juice at me.
It pissed. It was so scared, it pissed.
And it's like, I think it's a defense mechanism.
Absolutely. Some millipedes will actually secrete cyanide.
Oh.
Not in concentrations enough to hurt a person,
Right.
but in concentrations enough to make a rodent go, "Oh God! All right, not that. Okay, moving on."
It was very, very cute. It was very cute. I was going, "Hey, little guy," that whole time, and everybody was like, "Ah!" yelling around.
It's always funny being the one person who's not like afraid of bugs.
Oh, and by the way, I was kind of afraid of that millipede, but my way of coping with that isn't gonna like run around and yell and scream. It's gonna be like, "Oh my goodness, hey, what are you doing?" It's how I played the game Alien Isolation. I just had to, anytime I saw the alien, I was like, "Oh my God, hey, hi!" As I'm sort of creeping around, shitting my pants.
Hey, Tyler.
Yeah.
Can you see if you can add the repulsor pack to the Mandalorian armor in my sheet? Because I cannot seem to. And I don't know why.
Take care of it after. I'll log my GM account. I've already got Cam's blaster working.
Oh, yeah. All right. So, it's about 10:30 now. Let's go ahead and have one last team meeting. And this will be now the present day. Cargo's on the ship getting settled. Y'all are all grouped together in the kitchen. And it sort of dawns on you as you've began running out of things to do in your downtime and things to spend your money that what's next? Where are we gonna, is this it? Are we going? Are we staying? What's the deal? That vibe is sort of permeating around the ship.
Well, if we stay, it's definitely going to be trouble. But if we go, it might be double.
Oh my lord! I knew as soon as you said if we stay, it will be trouble. I said, "Here goes Jessa again." You know I love that.
Yeah.
Well,
meanwhile, all the younger members of our audience are like, "What the fuck are they talking about?"
Audience. So we do have an audience.
We do.
We do.
Somehow.
I mean, yeah, it's kind of wild.
Yeah, it took a
there's like
long
3 people
time
on
to
Reddit.
make all those custom accounts.
I keep meaning to check them out and read the comments and see what
It's pretty
people
cool.
say.
We get like maybe a couple comments every Reddit post if people comment,
Or if Kyle doesn't fuck up the file.
or if Kyle doesn't fuck up the file. You see W sort of woohoo says hooks up to the new computer that's connected to the kitchen table and says into it, so I mean, is it weird to say that I'm bored? Question mark.
Not at all. Sleheyron's just about worn out its charm.
Implying Sleheyron ever had charm.
Hey, there are some really nice people here. And some amazing cooks.
Okay, that's fair. I'll give you that.
Lina's just kind of sitting on the couch, legs up on it, leaning on the back wall. She's got one of J9's new arms. She's just kind of tweaking it. I'm fine. Everything's great. We can stay here forever.
The funny thing is, out of character, this would normally be the time that something explodes in like the Star Trek game, and then it sends you guys all on your way.
Yep.
This
The
is
explosion
even
doesn't necessarily need to be on our ship. We need to go help the explosion people.
Yeah. But this is a fun moment, and that's very rare. It will become more and more common in my games as I'm moving forward and learning. It's on you guys.
Oh my gosh.
You have the galaxy. Truly. You have...
Galaxy is our oyster.
The galaxy is your oyster. You have a decent amount of money to get started. You're on a world with a lot of opportunity.
And
Can I
Imperial
look
space.
through the local? Can I look through the local bounty board?
You certainly can look through the local bounty board.
Yeah, did Kybex tell anyone that we have Imperial bounties on our heads?
Oh yeah, that's part of what this meeting was about.
Yeah, and I actually still need to do my slicing too.
He brings up a that's going to be later, not right now. He brings up a data pad and pulls up the article and kind of sets it on the table and goes, "Well, we're a bit famous."
The moment you say that, Lina drops what she's working on and runs over and grabs the article.
Who was the one person who wasn't listed? Tam?
No,
you know who
you.
it was.
Is it, she's looking over, what, is it physical descriptions or actual photos?
It's physical descriptions to the point where it's you.
Yeah, that's fine though. Okay.
The Cam
She puts it
just
back down.
looks Kybex like dead in the eye, or visor, I guess,
Yes.
and says, "No, Cam, we have to stay here. We can't leave the near Imperial space. We have to stay in the Hut worlds. It's so much safer."
Bloody hell, I just got a bounty off me head. Now I got another one on me head.
If it makes you feel better, this is the kind of bounty you do want. If the Imperials like you, you're not the kind of person you should be. People should be hanging around.
A fair point. But it's also fair to say that Hut space, there's people who will be more than happy to try to get at us for that bounty. The Huts don't like the Imperials, but they're more than happy to take their credits.
And there's one more thing that we have to do in this region of space before we kick off.
The armor.
Maruth Duel has it.
Alright, so here's the plan. We hit Maruth Duel, we get the armor, we get the hell out of Dodge.
To where?
Objections?
No objections. Yeah.
Well, my only question is to where?
Cam
we'll
would
pick
know
up
as someone who's been following things. Jack does not, because I'm not familiar enough with this part of the Star Trek chronology.
Star Wars.
Or Star Wars chronology. Cam wants to head towards the fledgling New Republic.
Mm-hmm. Cam, so to provide a little bit of clarification, so by fledgling New Republic, this is like you guys are
fledgling
now
New Republic is still like the rebellion at this point.
Is the rebellion, yeah. So they have at this point in time, Coruscant is new, like they took over Coruscant like within the past couple of weeks. Like they have their hooks into the Imperial Palace. They had to pretty much completely, I mean, they were able to decimate the fleet that was around Coruscant. It's not like there was a bunch of ships there, because the Emperor, being an idiot, grouped the entire Imperial fleet to right by the Death Star.
One ship that escaped. That escaped Coruscant, and it destroyed both the Imperial Palace and the Senate Dome, because for some ungodly reason, Palpatine decided it would be a great idea to hide a Super Star Destroyer underneath the Senate Dome.
The Lusankya.
Yep.
Yep. So.
But yeah, I believe there are planets that are outside like the front lines of combats that are now openly part of the rebellion.
Corellia was one of the earliest to join in canon, I believe.
Mm-hmm. There are planets that you can certainly look, and I will get a deep clarification on where the lines are at this time. I don't have that information privy to me right now, though.
But that answers the question of where.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Okay, so
we go there. Bounty opportunities are going to be mostly Imperial targets. And, I do have to make money.
And courier opportunities are mostly going to be necessary supplies.
Well, yeah, delivered to war zones mostly, but...
Yeah, but
which
war
will
zones
be
on the good side.
And which will be, in contest with the Imperials. Maybe we drop somewhere hot, you snag a bounty there, we get the medical supplies or whatever delivered, we head back to collect our courier service and our bounty.
I mean, the formula worked this time.
How does the Republic feel about Force users? Star is asking this. Sorry. Okay.
They most famous general of the rebellion is Luke Skywalker. Apparently he's a Jedi.
A Jedi? I never.
Yeah, apparently he walked into a room with Darth Vader and the Emperor, and he was the only one that walked out alive.
Well, that's what the Republicans say.
yeah, it just sounds like propaganda.
Yeah, but
maybe, but no one's seen the Emperor or Vader since then.
Yeah, regardless of the truth, both Vader and the Emperor are dead, or the Empire would not be in this fragmented succession crisis.
And as far as I'm aware, Skywalker's still out there.
So if they want to propagandize a ridiculous victory, I'm not going to tell them no.
Okay, so it's decided. We go after the armor, and then we leave hot space.
Yes.
I think I've got everything I need for all of it, so yeah.
So from here, we're heading to Corellia?
after the.
Really, it sounds good. It's secure, has its own military presence. In addition to, I'm sure, whatever the New Republic or the Rebellion could put there. It's a heavily industrial world, so it's going to be producing things that need to get to other places.
A lot of ship parts deliveries.
Exactly.
Okay.
And none of you guys have any problems with Corsac, yeah?
No. Dad quite liked Corsac.
I don't think
Largely
so.
because Dad was on the up and up.
He looks at Tam.
All right.
Your guess is as good as mine, mate. I don't know.
All right, then.
With seemingly decisions being made, with destiny perhaps coming to fruition, with all the things bought, most of the money sold, most of the money used, and a galaxy full of choice, we will go ahead and end it for the night. I want to thank everybody for playing with me, and I hope everybody has a good week, and we'll see what happens next week. For now, thank you. Goodbye.
Now give us the experience, Pony Boy.
You get 10 experience.